This time, while living by the law, we return to the Fate series, entering the world of Fate Grand Order, the mobile gacha game, and we look at the historical mashup that is the Singularities. This episode contains spoilers for Fate Grand Order. Enjoy.
What is something that you would never do for yourself, but you would do easily for someone else? Because I feel like there's a couple of things. I got this idea from last night. I made sushi at home, and I was talking to my flatmate, and he was saying that's the kind of meal I wouldn't make for myself because I can't be bothered. But if someone else, cooking for someone else, I'd make it.
The list is kind of boundless. My partner has said that I am acts of service coded, is what she calls it, because I do a bunch of shit for her while actively not maintaining myself. I had the thing from the other day where I detail cleaned her car. I vacuumed all the things. I took out the cup holders, cleaned all them out. I got all the random shit. I put it into bags. I separated it out. I cleaned out everything in the car. I went into the gaps of the door and cleaned all the dirt and shit out. It took 6 hours. I then drove her car back to the station because she was at work so she could pick the car up.
Crashed it.
No, that was a different day. Then walked to my car, which was 3 steps down and had been under a tree all day and was now covered with bird shit. So that's something. I think I just do a bunch of shit for Gemma that's like me being like, she'll appreciate this. And she's like, I would appreciate it if you spent some more effort on yourself. And I'm like, no. That's the end of that thought.
That's fair.
I think Gemma needs to clean your car, you know?
She needs to key my car?
Clean your car.
Clean my car.
Either one.
Honestly?
One of the two.
I'm not sure if this is saying a lot about me. I can't think of any.
I can't think of anything.
I think that your life is dense
one
enough that you don't have time to do anything beyond your required
No, I'm not saying things that you actually do. I'm saying things else you would do.
I
Like,
would say
example.
the only one that I can think of is cooking things. And even then, like, I would cook a meal. The level of meal that I would cook if someone else is also eating that meal is vastly better than the quality of meal I would cook if it's just me eating. I think that's the best I can relate to.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing is like meal-wise, I have a different strategy again. I make Gemma dinner so that it like lines up with when she gets home, so it's all hot and she can eat it immediately. That's effort I wouldn't put in for myself because I can't, ? But for myself, I have like the basics, cereal, toast, etc., etc. I don't count those as like meals per se. But in terms of things that I cook, I have like 2 things, and one of them is the most like stupid involved scrambled eggs that I've been perfecting since COVID, essentially.
Yeah.
That you guys are aware of. You've heard of.
I'm pretty sure you've talked about them on the podcast.
You definitely have.
I love these fucking scrambled eggs. I was sending a spammer started talking to me the other day and was trying to cut me in on a subscribe to this YouTube channel and you get $20 per subscription, which the metrics on that don't make any fucking sense. Just FYI. So I started spamming them being like, will this help me buy eggs for my scrambled eggs? And started sending photos. And I myself was surprised at how many fucking photos there were of those scrambled eggs in my thing. I have many days where I've taken a photo of the scrambled eggs, presumably to send to Gemma. It's more than 10 at the least. I didn't keep scrolling that far.
I also think it's just it's a power of like having someone to be there or having someone to
receive.
I don't know, just keep you doing shit, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't have anyone that like around, your standards just like drop a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I've said on
Holy
this
shit,
podcast.
first ding on the podcast.
Oopsies.
Ding.
I think I said it literally on this podcast before that when Izzy goes on to night shifts and I'm living on my own, I literally forget to go to bed.
Yeah.
And don't sleep.
Yeah, I was like, it's like stuff like if I'm traveling with people, I'll be more likely to try and get up earlier and go do stuff. Like I'll try and do stuff on my own, but there'll be days I'll take like a day off where I probably wouldn't have done if I was with other people.
No, I get that. Yeah.
And it's maybe it's kind of relaxing, but I don't know. When you have like more people around, you'll just go. Maybe it's peer pressure, but it's healthy peer pressure because like gets you to do things. Like for example, once my flatmate's up, I feel like if I have an alarm set for going to the gym with him, we go to the gym together. But if he didn't like knock on my door or make sure I get up, Dude, I would go back to sleep. I'm so bad.
I know for a fact that Gemma is going away for a weekend coming up because of family reasons, and I literally have planned each of those days like a couple things I need to do, because otherwise I will go completely insane and off the rails and turn into a slot boy.
That's kind of insane.
I kind of want to see Slot Boy,
That's
though.
kind of insane.
What do you mean?
It's kind of scary that you have to plan the day.
Well, because if she's not, she wakes up at a normal time and eats normal food.
Yeah?
Guy will revert to slop. So anyway, speaking of like a master-servant relationship...
No! So true.
Guy is Gemma's servant, yeah.
Gemma's
You
servant.
guys called me whipped fucking 7 years ago, and you were right.
We're going to go back into the world of fate, everybody. Fate. And this time, Chunky Monkey, it's your lucky day, buddy. Happy birthday, whatever the fucking thing is.
Happy birthday, Chunky Monkey.
Because we're doing Fate Grand Order, the fucking hilarious shit show that it is.
Let's go.
Yeah, thank you much to our Lawkeeper Patreon member, Chunky Monkey, for giving us this request.
Yeah.
What is the Grand Order, and how does it fate?
Okay, so first off,
This is our fate. Our fate
quick
is death.
reminder that I am just going to talk through.
Yes.
So, we have the world. The world is the same as ours, with the same loose story points of history, with the exception that legends actually happened. That is, questionable legends like King Arthur, where it's like, maybe there was a real guy named Arthur that did that thing, but probably not the way the legend tells it. It's basically going, what if all of those that were maybe real, maybe not real, were just real in their fullest extent, plus a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's this ritual, the Holy Grail Wars, where people are trying to use magic, and there's these powerful mages in this world and powerful magics that people can access by touching heaven and God's root to try and bend the laws of the world, and they're trying to conduct this ritual through the Holy Grail Wars to reach this heaven-like place to take this magical power. And in that war, we have masters and servants, where Master is a powerful mage, usually, who has been given the ability to control a servant who is a summoned heroic spirit from somewhere in human history.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a number of these
chosen
wars.
by the lesser, no, by the
By the Greater Grail.
by the Greater Grail.
Yeah.
Which is powered by the Lesser Grail.
Yeah.
Which they need to yeah.
Yeah.
You're so fucking lucky we get to record these two episodes on the same day, because there would be nothing left if
There, I just heard there's a Jesus-inspired battle royale that has historical characters in it.
Yeah, basically. Now, Fate Grand Order,
Fortnite,
as I mentioned last time, there's all these different like series, anime and manga and games. They're all parallel universes that are like offshoots of the OG one.
Yes.
Fate Grand Order, in its entirety, is just so it's a series, but it's a mobile gacha RPG.
Yeah.
Gacha is a term that Jude did not know before this episode.
Really? That's funny.
But it's the pack opening style
Yeah.
game. Yeah, I didn't know that's
No,
what
no,
they were called.
100%.
Is gacha the right pronunciation?
Gacha.
Gacha.
It's gacha. It's gacha games are referring
Gacha,
essentially
yeah,
to an
that's what
original Japanese thing where you'd open like a little egg and get a toy out.
Yeah.
It's the same concept, but put into a functional game where it's loot boxes.
It's a loot box game.
It's a loot box.
Yeah.
Gacha is a loot box, except usually gacha mechanics are like loot boxes still do have this.
Anyway, we're going to keep going because this is not the part to get hung up on for this episode. Developed by Lasengel, formerly called Delight Works, and published by Aniplex, and licensed by Type Moon, the people that made all of the original shows.
That Type Moon.
There's that spiel done. It was originally released in Japan in 2015, and it was kind of a reboot of an old project that previously got cancelled, and then the game reached China and the United States in 2016 and then 2017, respectively. And the same year, it also became the highest-grossing mobile game.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's really popular.
Hell yeah.
Relative to popular. The game is effectively a turn-based RPG with visual novel-style story segments thrown into the mix, bringing together the cast of all of the various Fate series works.
Okay.
So all of those different parallels, Fate Apocrypha, Fate Mooncell, Fate Prototype, Fate Stay Night, all these different series that are basically parallel worlds of each other in anime and manga. Fate Grand Order as a game brings them all together in a Super Smash Bros. Style.
Oh,
What if that character from Fate Stay Night was in the same time as Fate Apocrypha's character?
The word moon cell makes me think of like incel, like 4chan green text.
Yeah, let's move on from that. And yeah, so there's effectively the cast of over 400 playable characters who are all the servants, because it's all the servants that are brought across from the different worlds and games and stuff.
Okay.
And then you get them from the gacha game mechanics of buy loot pack, get thing, unlock random character, lottery style thing. You get the idea.
But you only get one because that's how it works with masters and stuff, right?
You can switch.
You get a party in this game, I'm pretty sure.
You get a party?
Yeah.
Dude, so fucking King William the Sixth, King Henry the Sixth? Was it William or Henry?
What are we talking about?
The British history, like the sixth. Isn't he famous? The one who had 6 wives?
Henry the
Eighth. Fuck
one.
me.
You're like, hey, you said William, and I was like,
I don't
what?
know. I've lost
You've
him.
seen 6.
Yeah, no.
You should know this.
Henry the Eighth fighting alongside fucking samurais?
He could do, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in the game, but you know. The main story, later given the title of Fate, Grand Order, Observer of the Timeless Temple, consists of 7 chapters and 7 stages of humanity's history. It is part of a branching world resulting from a timeline split from a incident at the London Clock Tower in 2015, so one of the main bases of the Magic Association of this world, the Association of Magus, rather, due to the actions of a character named Lev Lenure Fleros, who was a powerful magus working for the Clock Tower, who is doomed to be taken over by a demon. So, in the proper timeline, he is meant to end his own life on the Clock Tower before the demon takes him over. However, the timeline shoot-off that causes this is where he decides not to end his life, and it basically sets up that he's then involved in this group who then he gets taken over by the demon and is then able to fuck up the whole timeline, basically.
Right.
And that's the point of Divergence, this one guy surviving.
Not a great situation to be in as that guy.
No, not at all. Not
what
at
year
all.
was this?
2015.
Okay.
So the story of the game, well, the part 1 that we're focusing on, there are more parts, etc., etc. I'm sorry, people that know the game really well. I really want to talk about the Singularities because they're cool as fuck, and there's no way I'm talking about the Singularities and other parts of the game. So we're going to focus on the main part of the game, which is these 7 stages.
Minor thing with Divergence being in 2015. Did we not last episode just talk about the fact that there was another Divergence in 1939?
It's a different one, right?
Yep, there's like I said, there's like 4 or 5 different parallel universes.
Gotcha. Easy.
They're all different.
Oh, because each of the games are a different one, so
Yeah.
the one that's in the original thing will, I'm
exactly.
with it. Cool.
And if we want to be really specific, because I'm sure there's a fan out there of this series, because it's big enough that's going to go, actually, if we really want to get specific, the original Fate Stay Night, and kind of the foundation of where a lot of this idea of parallel universes comes from, as best as I can read, has 3 distinctive routes that you can follow in the original visual, so like the original 2004 visual novel game style thing before it was like a manga and anime. And while one of those 3 routes was selected to be like the more official canon that they ran with for the anime and the manga, those other 2 still exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're still options that could have happened, and the point being that that's just a different Divergence, right?
Sure.
It's Dragon Break.
Yeah, basically.
It's just the figuring out how to make the game make sense in the timeline.
They actually did
happened.
turn, I think both of the other ones did get turned into short stories, and one of the other ones did also get turned into like a short run anime, but it wasn't too successful from memory, so they stuck to the main one.
Makes sense.
Anyway, the story of the part 1 of this game, and I think for the other parts as well, but we should focus on part 1 today, like I say, largely chronicles the efforts of the Chaldea Security Organization and their efforts to restore the common sense of man by way of excising the Holy Grails, sustaining the chronological singularities that disrupt the continuity of human history and contribute to the Human Order Incineration Protocol. Yeah, that's a sentence that I read last night and went, what the fuck does any of that mean? What do you mean?
So they want to, because the Holy Grail keeps fucking up everything, they want to just eradicate all the Holy Grail and everything that's been done by the Holy Grail.
Holy Grails, plural.
Okay, well, all the fucking Holy Grails, all the fucking parallel universe, all the fucking times I made it again,
Common
and
sense.
again, and again.
So to break down a couple things.
I'm gonna break down.
Me too. Me reading this at 11 o'clock last night going, I thought I was nearly done. And I've decided that the best way to handle this is to not. No. I'll give you a brief explanation, and then I'm going to just emphasize places where I am not going further into it.
Okay.
Simply because I might do another episode on it, because it's still cool as fuck. There's just no physical way of me making it work in a hour to just around hour episode. So, the first one there, the Chaldean Security Organization, we'll get to them in a second. Actually, you know what? It's easier to talk about them now. They are a secret agency founded with the purpose of preventing the certain extinction of the human race. What this all loosely comes from, in the world, there are people that have the ability of foresight, and they have foreseen and can see human history going well into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, after this point of divergence in 2015, everything ends. And they see they only have a few years left before everything collapses.
Okay.
People freak out. They don't know what to do. That gives rise to this, like, Illuminati-style secret government group working kind of underneath the Association of Magus, who are like a little bit of like a Marvel shield sword kind of group who... Very high resources, very well funded, a whole bunch of the most powerful people from their community working together to try and fix what the fuck's happened to cause their timeline to be doomed.
Sure.
Okay.
Is the best way I can sum it up easily.
So you're saying the whole point was to get, this is the third, was that the third magic they were using to see the future?
There are people that can... So if you remember I mentioned last time there was astrologers.
Yes.
They do have limited foresight.
Okay, so I thought the whole point... Yeah, I was thinking someone had actually completed the ritual properly because they got the third magic.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, yeah. Additional thing that...
But also, addendum to that as well, they did know from the official histories that when someone had the third power way back when,
they couldn't see past 2015.
they also knew that it should go longer than 2015.
Oh, okay.
So then all of a sudden, all of the astrologers and people that can see limited foresight go, what the fuck? History is not meant to end in a few years' time, but we can't see anything. What the fuck's happened? That's when they know.
It's like the Mayan calendar.
Yeah, kind of. It's like they suddenly know, okay, right, there's been some anomalies, we need to look into this. And that's where this group comes from.
At some point, you have to be like, we are the divergence. It's like realizing you are the clone.
We're the problem.
Anyway. But also, additional thing, just clarifying because of the sentence you said, when you said that the group is trying to preserve the destruction of the human race, did you mean prevent the destruction of the human race?
Did I say
I
preserve?
think you said preserve.
If I did, I memeant prevent.
That's all good. If he didn't, I'm just having a moment.
That's
I took
okay.
it as preserving the human race and that. Yeah.
That's right.
Does the power of like seeing the parallel universes come into point here?
No.
Really? I thought that'd be a big thing here.
Yes, but that would involve having the person that has that power on your side.
Oh.
And from my understanding, they don't have time for that shit.
Fair enough. Too busy with their ritual.
Yeah. I mean, if you put it in like a Brandon Sanderson sense, it's like having Hoyd and going, oh, he should just come and help this random group. And it's like, no, he's doing other things.
I guess. Fair enough. I mean, the
Can't
world's
control
gonna
that.
end, but sure.
This one world. That person sees every other world.
So can they travel between them?
The person with that power can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
They're busy.
That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway, the what's the word? The next one in that big sentence of slop before, and that, by the way, because it was just too good not to. That is just a direct copy paste from the wiki. The story chronicles the effort of because I was like, I cannot not share that with you guys because I just had
Perfect
such
sentence.
It's a perfect
my
sentence.
brain melted reading that last night.
I love wiki things where there's some. It's the XKCD thing of like people experts overestimate how much the common person knows about anything.
Yep.
And it's the exact same thing happening on like the front page of so many wikis I've been to.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going.
Too much fucking jargon.
The next one, common sense of man, is the term used, once again, just accept what I'm going to say here,
And with it.
is the idea that there is a loose, pre-written history timeline that things are meant to follow. Not as deep and granular as And then John took the sword and stabbed Mary.
But in general, there's a grand sort of order to things.
There's a
that
grand
it's fated
thing,
to happen.
and they know that they should go.
Would you say it's a fate grand order?
Fate?
You could say that it is fated in a grand order. That is the common sense of man. The next weird one in there was the Holy Grails and the Singularities. Holy Grails, we talked about them last time.
Yar.
The plural is important, and you'll see why when we get a bit further into the episode. The Singularities, a singularity, I mean, I feel like anyone that's touched any fantasy or sci-fi can get the idea of what that's going to be. A singularity is in this context at least, an event that is causing a mass disruption to the timeline.
Point of no return.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the Human Order Incineration Protocol.
Yeah, that one tripped me.
That is the next one we're going to talk about. I'm going to put a quote in the chat.
HOIP. H-O-I-P.
Guy,
what do I feel like?
give us a menacing demon.
A menacing demon.
Menacing. How thick? Are we talking skinny or thick?
Thick.
Big boy.
Thick fun, thick angry.
More angrier than fun.
Hang on. Gotta get deep.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will begin once more from Genesis, and a planet without the concept of death will be made. That is our great understanding. We did not destroy mankind out of hatred.
Yep.
Damn.
So
It's fucking demons?
this is where it's a
I mean,
great
God
time.
exists.
It's a great time for me to share this line, and this was one of the it is in my script as full caps, what is this line? And then the line copy pasted. This was one of the ones that sent me through a loop. Not even late, it was like 3:00 in the afternoon yesterday, and this one threw me through a loop, and I realized how deep the rabbit hole was for this episode. And this is in relation to the human extinction order. It is the first order undertaken in the grand order to restore human order and the earth.
Okay. No, I'm with it. That makes sense.
It's the first order.
Undertaken in the grand order to restore the human order and the earth.
Okay.
So
Sure.
it's the first step to
What is this?
return the timeline to its fated path.
So what grand order means?
Yes.
A grand order is what the Chaldea Security Organization use to refer to big undertakings and big missions.
Okay.
We are going on a grand order. It's basically, you can equate it to we're crusading. We're going on our first crusade. We're going on our first grand order.
Grand order is what happens when I go to Macca's.
Every fucking morning I get out of bed, it's a grand order.
It is a grand order.
The Human Order Incineration Incident is the first grand order faced by Chaldea Security Organization. It is caused by beast-class Goetia. He sought the destruction, which is the demon guy just quoted for us. This is the demon god king, and the...
Sorry.
What?
Save me!
Where'd the demon god king come from?
I love
I'm about
because
to tell you.
you're like, well, explaining the grand order and then throw like 20 more jargon terms at me with no help. I am drowning.
It's like reading a dictionary, but they use like a fuck ton of words you do not understand to describe the word you're trying to
So,
understand.
the demon god king,
Yes.
the aggregate form of Solomon's 72 demons.
What?
Solomon and his 72 demons from the Bible. This demon god king is the culmination of the 72 of them all
They didn't
looped
want to
together.
write 72 characters. They wanted all the demons. They said, fuck it, we'll make it one guy.
Yep. To begin with, the 72 demons were a system to efficiently promote proper reason invented by the founder of Magecraft, Solomon. Because King Solomon is the founder of Magecraft in this setting.
From the Bible?
Yep.
King Solomon from the
Yep.
Bible?
Yep, sure is, buddy. Goetia, the demon, was Goetia, I like that. Was originally created as a magical ritual to look after mankind after Solomon's death. The Human Order Correction Ritual is what it was called. Correction Ritual is what it was called.
Human order correction ritual.
Yep. Said system grieved and raged against the relationship between King Solomon and humans, and it instead became a curse that takes action to conquer the imperfectness of humans. Becomes very kind of almost Age of Ultron AI, the best way to preserve mankind is to wipe them out kind of mentality, right? Of
Mhm.
my construction and my creation is to do this, but to do this, I have to do this thing.
Sure.
And it kind of becomes this like 72 demons enraptured into this grand order that was meant to carry out Solomon's will, kind of takes on its own will, and devised in order, it became wise, is basically what I'm trying to get at here.
So many orders going on.
Yep.
So King Solomon said to these demons, protect humans?
Well, he used his magecraft to kind of ensnare these demons and try to use them to carry out his will.
Got it.
But instead, the 72 demons didn't quite go that way.
Cool.
So after King Solomon's death, the 72 demons were sealed away with his corpse, and they were meant to be in there keeping his will alive. But instead, they awakened to their own ideology, swindled Solomon's name for themselves, although in their point of view, they are the true king of magecraft, and embarked on a new venture to convert the entire mankind into energy. And thus, Goetia resumed activity by making King Solomon's corpse into his nest. Basically, the 72 demons came together to be one being, and that is Goetia.
Okay.
It is...
Sure.
Yes.
The nest.
So
Yes.
I thought because Solomon has like 72 wives in the Bible or something like that.
700.
700?
Yeah.
Oh god, I was like, apparently it comes from like the mid 17th century. There's a couple books that written about King Solomon having 72 demons, the Lesser King of Solomon.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who the fuck was writing fan fiction about Solomon in the 1700s?
Some
People
weirdo.
write fan fiction now about shit like that, so it's not surprising.
That's
Mm.
true. I'm not wrong.
A lot of Lonely Village
Goetia
time.
began to pose as the enterprise of the one. He basically proposed himself as the king of magecraft Solomon and kind of assumed his identity. He built.
Did he explain how he came back? Was he just like, I'm back, bitches?
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
And
So true.
he built holy
Solomon.
grails, multiple
Yes.
holy grails,
Yes.
as singularities that could distort history, and embedded them along human history with magi that he designed to transform into demons according to his will as offsprings, and produced 7 destination points. 7 grails, 7 destination points, 7 singularities.
7 days of the week.
Yep. 7 is the holy number.
7 is a very holy number.
That is the cause behind the collapse of the
Ottoman
timeline.
Empire.
Wait, so when did this happen? Is that what happened? Did that happen in 2016?
Remember last episode, but I was like, the further we get into this, the further of the divergence points make no sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I mean. The best reading that I can get, well, no, sorry. Part of it is that Goetia is the demon that kind of takes over Lev fucking Frus.
Who?
Fuck was his name?
I know.
The man that should have died. Lev Lenur Flaros.
Yes,
The dude that should have
yes.
died. Goetia is the demon that took him over.
Yeah.
So it took him over, but time's but a construct to this demonic force.
When did
So
he
he
create?
gets these singularities ready, and then it needs him in the future taking over Lev.
Yeah.
When I said just roll with it, okay?
But there's a bigger problem here.
Uh-huh.
When did he make these singularities? These,
All throughout human history.
dude, King Solomon was around before Jesus, which means he made the Holy Grail before the Holy Grail was a thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Did he ever like a sneak peek to the future? Was I got some fucking
I mean,
cool
they said
goblets?
that time is a concept to him, and he planted them across human history. So I assume he's kind of getting a preview.
I thought that just meant he's really old, so he's like a long planning.
Who
But
fucking knows?
this fucking guy.
This guy's got his
Okay,
shit
so
together.
demons exist. Do angels exist?
Yeah,
In
the
theory.
In theory?
I mean, the holy.
Okay, we just knew God exists and spirits can go to the
The
afterlife.
great
That's all we knew.
spirits are kind of
The
angels.
heroic spirits are basically angels and saints. So.
Well, they were people. These demons aren't like old people. They're demons.
You keep turning to me like I have
Biblical
answers for you.
I don't know. I need someone to back me up. I feel like I'm going
Let
crazy.
you keep going, and we can either die in this hole or we'll make it out alive. We'll find out.
So the last thing on that, because it's a fucking mess.
Okay.
There is a lot more. Not a lot more. There is a bit more to it that I'm going to off the dome recap a little bit, because the more I tried to write it down, the less sense it made.
Yep.
And look, play the game, have a look into it yourself. I encourage it, and in the future, I will probably do an episode that is based on the Chaldea Security Organization, because they are a really interesting group with a lot of really interesting things. But the part that completely threw my head wasn't this timeline fuckery of Goetia doing that, but then the divergence point being there.
Yeah.
No. Because the thing that can kind of make sense to me, the Chaldea Security Organization, in their big, like, Illuminati-style thing, they construct this planet, this miniaturized planet that is like a simulation unit of immense power, where they can basically simulate different things on a live planet and use it as a model to test things, basically.
Yeah.
Goetia uses and corrupts this power to kind of fuel a lot of his machinations. So in my head, I was like, okay, still a load of horse shit, but if Goetia is the demon that takes over Lev, and then uses Lev to infiltrate the security organization, and then from there infiltrates and takes over that powerful tool they've built, and then uses that to fuel his machinations to put all these things across the timeline, and then maybe he finds the right points in the timeline to disrupt from this device.
Yes.
That is a tangible thing that makes sense to my head, right?
Sure.
Yes.
In a kind of Doctor Who-esque timey-wimey thing, I can do that. However, the part that makes no fucking sense, and is where I officially shelved it and went, look, maybe we'll do another episode on the Chaldea group later on, because it's just getting too big at this point. The founder of the Chaldea organization made this group and made that planet construct thing using a wish from the Holy Grail Wars. He wished for this theory that he had to come to life.
Like the big planet.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how the fuck did they make this? Man, that makes sense.
Get this.
No.
This is the part that makes no sense.
Matthew.
And this is where it just fucked me off so much.
And this is the point at which it diverges from what's understandable. Everything up to this point, logical.
So we're established that we had 4 and then a 5th Holy War.
Yes.
Holy Grail War.
Sure.
It was a secret.
Well, when you read into the world of Fate Grand Order, it says, in Fate Grand Order, there is not multiple, there is one Holy Grail War, and it is the one in 2004, which in the base timeline is the 5th one.
So they just hadn't cooked it up into that point?
But the point being, how is that the case when the divergence point is 2015? It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense, no.
But then the whole point is, in this parallel world, this other guy wins the 5th or 1st, depending how you phrase it. He wins that one.
Yes, and it works this time.
With Gilgamesh as his servant.
Who?
Gilgamesh.
Who the... Oh, the Epic of Gilgamesh?
Yeah.
Am I fucking off? What is that?
He was it was an old king. It's the oldest story ever.
Keep going. I'm looking at Gilgamesh.
He was a great king. Went on a big journey.
Demigod of superhuman strength.
Oh yeah, he did have a...
The Epic of Gilgamesh is an epic poem from Mesopotamia.
Yeah. He had Gilgamesh as his servant, and the two of them, one, used the wish to fuel the creation of the Chaldea Security Organization.
That's such a fucking L. Gilgamesh is like, you should make a company, incorporate.
I love his wish. I want to make a successful company.
Yeah, literally.
Well, a planet-sized simulation device.
Well, it's also, and look, we'll get into it maybe in the future. It's a bit more diabolical than that, because the Chaldea Security Company organization, while as you play with them as the game, they're kind of like an XCOM style SHIELD group, just like SHIELD in the Marvel universe. They have a bit more of a twisted side at their core.
They've got Nazis in there?
No, but more, well, kind of.
Are you telling us these groups up to machinations that we can't even begin to understand?
They're a little bit fascist and a little bit world domination, yeah.
The big organization that's taken over and has, like, watching us and simulating things is evil?
Yeah.
No!
So that's kind of the darker side that you get into later. But like I say, that would make this episode literally into 2 hours plus, so we're not touching that. All that you need to know right now is there is this group. Demon did things, and now we have anomalies happening throughout the timeline.
So it happens anywhere in the whole timeline?
Yep.
There's shit happening?
Yep.
Okay.
So, the singularities are what we're going to dive into now, and then we're going to talk about the fun stuff. So,
None
singularities.
of this up until now is fun. This is dead
is
serious.
not
Get your
fun.
fucking head in the game.
No fun.
Singularities are anomalies in time, gaps in Chaldea's recorded history where the timeline becomes warped and unstable. They act like stains on the scroll of human history, contaminating surrounding events and threatening the foundational structures of reality known as the textures.
Disgusting.
No fun.
If left unresolved, they can solidify into alternate histories and undermine proper human history, which can basically cause this timeline to collapse.
Ah!
Very, I guess, kind of similar to Loki almost. Isn't that a thing in Loki where like too many?
Yes, the TV
Yeah,
show. Yeah.
yeah.
Any of the
The timeline starts to unravel, yeah.
Yeah.
No, what are they called? The somethings.
Threads?
No, the fuckers get away.
What are you talking
The
about?
people who get away have a term. The
Variants.
Variants.
Yeah. During the human order incineration incident, the one we're talking about for this main part of the game,
Pico.
many singularities followed a pattern orchestrated by the demon that we talked about, Goitia.
Thank goodness.
A holy grail created by him is placed in a critical historical location and granted to an influential figure who uses it to unknowingly disrupt history and dismantle the quantum time locks that should protect the timeline in this setting. Yes. If necessary, a demon god may intervene directly because the people that he gave the grail to didn't fuck it up enough.
Okay, not
Which does happen.
A as in hypothetically. It's him. There's one.
Is there a different demon god?
Well, you know how the grails can like summon servants?
Shut the fuck
He can summon different demon gods?
Of course you can.
How many fucking demon gods are there?
Always enough.
Not enough.
These singularities, if unchecked, can cause the total collapse of the affected area and lead to the end of history itself. Goitia's ultimate goal was to harness the resulting magical energy to reach the origin of the world and erase the concept of death. So he wants to create a universe where there's no death, but to get there, he has to destroy everything.
Okay, so this is what you were saying when you were talking about how he's an evil Ultron. Because
Yeah.
Ultron's like the ultimate that was peace, and to get peace, he needs to kill
Kill all the humans, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe, yeah.
This is like that monkey's paw wish that one family made where they wanted Elysium, but they would be the ones living. Except this guy knows he's going to be the only one left, and that's
Yep.
his fucking goal.
Yep. The grails powering these singularities also enable the summoning of servants without masters or rituals. So very different to the Holy Grail Wars,
Yeah.
where it needs a master there. It's just summoning loose servants.
They have a different
These servants,
title?
often summoned by the Grail itself, may either contribute to the chaos or, in some cases, aid in the restoring of order, turning each singularity into a twisted form of Holy Grail War, where you end up with servants being randomly summoned, masters being randomly created, and this chaotic thing happening in this fake alternate history pocket. That is the kind of setting of the game.
This is a reference a little earlier, but I thought of it. You know what they say, the classic saying, there's always another demon god king in hell.
Creating
Yep.
another Holy Grail War, which summons a variety of historical figures to a point in history where they cause chaos, so that the demon can eventually harness that energy to take that to the origin of the universe and delete the concept of death, while in the process also killing everyone in the human race.
It's a classic
It makes
saying.
sense.
I'm going to quickly throw through the last bit of this, and then we're going to get started in the goofier
Let's
stuff.
do it.
Singularities in this time frame with the Chaldea group are ranked by human order foundation values, basically a letter value to establish how big of a disruption it is. The singularities can sometimes disappear naturally, leaving behind holy grails formed from condensed magical energy. However, lingering anomalies prevent a full restoration. Basically, the ones you go into the game are these bigger, lingering ones. Following the collapse of the human order in 2015, when the dude didn't die that was meant to die, Chaldea initiates the Grand Order, which we've talked about, which is this mission to travel through past singularities, recover or destroy the rogue grails, and restore humanity's future. The Grand Order represents those who defy fate to protect human history itself. That's the game we're going
That's
into,
the
baby.
game!
We're deploying people throughout history to fix these events.
Loki was a great fucking analogy. This
Yeah.
is just Loki.
Yeah. Through Fate Grand Order 1, you explore and fight your way through these many singularities made by the Demon Lord. Wow, I love it when I skip ahead and just say a thing that I wrote already, but...
Fuck
I
yeah.
constantly do that shit.
Now, in classic Jude episode fashion, I'm not going to go into too much of a timeline here. Go and play the game yourself, idiot. But I will talk through each of these singularities and set the setting for each of these 7 stages of the game.
Oh god.
Because
I'm
they're
ready.
fucking mental.
I'm so
You
ready.
know you're talking about letters. Are those like ranking the heroes, the spirits?
No, it's more just how big of a disruption it's causing. So
It's
you
like
have
an event description.
C up to A++ being like, this is terrible, this is a really big fuck up. So what I'm going to do, just to get the stage set, I'll talk you through the titles of each of them,
Okay.
and then we're going to dive into them.
Let's go.
So the first one is not really one of the 4 Singularity events, because it's basically the prologue/intro to the game. It is just known as Singularity F, Flame-Contaminated City, Fuyukia. Humanity Foundation rating, C. First Singularity, 100 Years War of the Evil Dragons,
What?
Orleans, France.
No.
100 Years War of the Immortal Dragon.
Evil Dragons?
That's a way better title.
Wait, Matt, do you
That's a way
do you wanna-
better title.
want to know the best thing? This is C+.
Where are we going? It's like, the first one I was like, oh, okay, that was literally an event from the first episode. It was like, that's an event that happens in the timeline. That makes sense. That's fine. Immediately gone from 1 to fucking 1 billion.
And it's only C+. Next
Yes,
one.
the 100-year war with the evil dragons, implying
Yep.
there are good dragons as well.
Next, the second Singularity, Eternal Madness of the Empire, Septim.
Was it fucking Star
Rating,
Wars?
B+. Third Singularity, Sealed Ends of the Four Seats. Sealed Ends of the Four Seas.
The 4 C's.
Oh, that sounds goated. I want to go there.
That
Sealed
one's
Ends?
rated A. Next one, The Mist City, Londinium Night.
Londinium.
London, England.
Mist
Rating
City.
A-. Fifth Singularity, North American Myth War.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What is that?
Rating A+. Sixth Singularity, Divine Round Table Domain, Camelot.
Nice.
Sure.
The Holy Land,
Fuck.
EX.
Wait, is Camelot the Holy Land? Is that one title?
Yeah.
It's a crazy title.
The seventh Singularity, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia, Chain of the Heavens, A++.
Sure.
And then the last one, unrated, The Grand Temple of Time, Solomon, The Reign of Stars.
Dude. Yeah, and the next one, okay, this time we're going to perform. This sounds like a fucking, like a band announcing their tour from fucking all over the Bible, you know what I
Yep.
mean?
I'll be so real. What this is giving me, to be totally honest, is this is such a stupid pull. Paper Mario, because Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, the first world you're in, you're like wandering around like kind of a shitty port town trying to figure out where Princess Peach has gone. And then eventually you end up going like, oh, okay, we need to go help this guy's dad. He's in a castle with a dragon. We need to defeat the dragon to get the guy back. Sure. The game ends with you on the moon in space.
Yeah.
And it's like,
of
yeah,
course.
I see the escalation.
The progression, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here's what we're going to do, because you're going to want to question and just die about so many of these things.
Want to?
I'm
going
gonna
to
give
want
you-
to. I'm going to question.
I'm going to give you the full spiel,
Okay.
and then we're going to divulge, okay?
Okay, we've got to take notes because there's going to be so many things I want to talk about.
So, the first one's not too bad. This is the warm-up round. This
Flame
is
City,
like
Japan.
this is if you're playing the game. This is kind of the prologue/tutorial game.
Cool.
Sure. So these are 7 chapters, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, Singularity F. The first kind of singularity encountered by Chaldea appears in Fuyuki City in 2004 AD. A Holy Grail War had been underway, but after the singularity manifested, the city was engulfed in flames. Its population disappeared, and only servants remained. The Grail War became distorted due to a collision between the events of Fate's Stay Night and Fate Grand Order, causing anomalies like a corrupted saber, a blackened archer, and Chu Shulain appearing as a caster. Not sure who that is, but I'm sure there's someone from history. The corrupted saber defeated most of the other servants, who then returned as hostile shadow servants, and monsters began appearing throughout the ruined city. The center of the singularity is Fuyuki's Greater Grail, now under the corrupted saber's control. This anomaly wasn't part of the 7 singularities created Goetia, instead it may be linked to experiments conducted along the way. They needed an excuse for a tutorial. Meanwhile, at the Chaldea security organization, a civilian magus named Ritsuki Fujimura has just joined as the 48th master candidate. During an orientation, a sudden explosion destroys the central command room. Mash Krylit, a Chaldea staff member, is injured in the blast while protecting Ritsuka. As the facility falls into crisis, the planetary observation system Chaldeus, so that's the big program they have, reveals a catastrophic future. Humanity has disappeared. The ray shift experiment is forced to continue, selecting Ritsuka as the new master. With Mash now by their side, resurrected as a servant, they are transported to Fuyuki to investigate the cause of the anomaly and recover the Holy Grail. This mission, later called the First Order, marks the beginning of Chaldea's efforts to restore the lost future of humanity. So that's the prologue of the game.
Sure. Every time I hear First Order, I can't stop thinking about Star Wars.
I know, it's a bit disrupting.
They're part of the First Order?
Yep.
I do like the literal title, Flame City.
Yeah, and it's the city on fire.
Yeah,
sure.
Because basically the idea of it is the city got set on fire in the last episode, if you remember. It's
Yes.
basically going, what if that moment crashed with the alternate... Because I mentioned that Grail War went differently in this timeline. It's basically going, something happened and those two timelines bumped into each other.
Yeah, all the people are gone, but like that city on fire is now here, and we have to deal with that problem. Yeah. Who was that? Who was his servant there? Was something?
Mash... What's the last name again? I'm not going to get it right. Mash Krylit. I'll just put it in the chat.
History?
I don't believe so.
I think his mate who died.
I'm pretty sure this person.
Oh, he just summoned his friend?
Yeah.
Imagine your friend died, you're like, nope,
So
out of heaven.
So part of that prologue is they sacrificed themselves to protect Ritsuku when an explosion hit the central command room. So it's kind of a bit of a different servant take. But it's one of the people that's one of the main people that you play as, and I believe you're starting servant in the game Grand Order.
Nice.
I could be wrong. Soz if I am. So that's that one. Pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah.
That seems fine.
Now we're going to hit the 100 Years War
100
one.
Years War of the Immortal Dragon, I am slightly intrigued.
When do we get to
about.
open loot boxes?
So,
As soon as you got your wallet, baby.
the
ready,
first
baby. Fuck.
singularity, where the game really begins. France burns. Just days after the Saint Joan of Arc is condemned to the flames,
Yes.
history twists. Consumed by... This is France, 1431, by the way. Consumed by grief and obsession, Gilles de Rais, comrade-in-arms of... serial killer and comrade-in-arms of Joan of Arc,
This guy.
seizes a holy grail that is given to him by Goetia and attempts the impossible, resurrection. But the miracle he craves is partially denied. Instead, from his despair, the grail gives birth to something else, a dark reflection. Joan forged in hatred. Joan of Arc altar. She is no savior. She is vengeance incarnate. With her twisted will and guiles at her side, Giles, I've come around to them probably. She summons 5 servants, each cursed with madness enchantment. I didn't really touch on that last time. In the classes in the game, there's the Berserker class, and they basically have like a barbarian rage ability, but it like breaks your control over them for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
She basically summons a bunch of normal classes, so a lancer, an archer, a rider, an assassin, that sort of thing, but gives all of them the berserk rage bonus.
Oh, cool.
So she creates some multi-classed servants to be her like badass soldiers. And Giles himself now becomes a berserk caster. They descend on France in a storm of fire and blood, murdering King Charles VII, burning the bishop who condemned the real Joan of Arc, Pierre Cauchon, who is stricken with fear at seeing Joan of Arc alive again.
Kind of based.
Real evil Joan of Arc? Who sounds like
good Joan of Arc.
To begin with, yeah. At the heart of the chaos stands Joan of Arc, who becomes draped in shadows, and she raises a black dragon.
Let's go!
Where from?
From the ether. Orleans, France is only the beginning.
Where did they come from?
She's building up her army to take over the world back in the 1400s.
She is on a divine quest from God.
But hope stirs at Chaldea HQ.
Let a girl boss, you know what I mean?
Young master Ritsuku Fujimura and their loyal shielder servant, Mash, prepare for humanity's first stand against annihilation with the guidance of Dr. Romani Archiman and the dazzling intellect of Leonardo da Vinci,
Yes!
who appears in the form of his own muse, the Mona Lisa,
Let's go!
and is apparently one of the head scientists at the Chaldea Security Organization.
What? How? Wait, what?
Yes.
When did
Yes.
him as the Mona Lisa? Is he in the painting?
He just is that person.
This is the kind of horseshit plot that I love.
I knew you'd love this bit.
Anything you hear makes sense. No, but
the first-
fucking Mona Lisa, Da Vinci's.
They go for the first ray shift to Orleans. Their first enemy, this saint twisted into a demon. Their first task, reclaim the Grail and save history from the flames.
So is everyone time traveling at this point?
This is them time traveling.
Ray shift is a time travel?
Yeah. Look, once again, just accept it.
It's quick travel.
Hey! You don't think that fucking if Leonardo da Vinci can come back to life in the form of the fucking Mona Lisa, you don't think he's got a little time travel in his upper sleeve?
I mean, yeah, Joan of Arc is infused with the power of
Hell.
Hell has 5 assistant creatures that she's using: a
5
barbarian
horse-
rage and a dragon.
Yeah, she's put out a dragon.
I feel like that's fair. If she got god powers, I feel like the people of that century were pretty into dragons.
Yeah, that's fair. She's like, oh, what's the scariest thing I think of? A fucking black, like, shadow dragon.
Yep.
Damn.
So that's the best singularity. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, right?
C+.
I was C plus at best.
Joan of Arc plus 5 demons plus a dragon.
C+.
Honestly,
Small
compared
threat.
to things they come up against later,
I
yes.
know, I'm fully fucking aware. It's just funny, okay? Let me have.
I was trying to think this whole
5
time
demons,
of
dragon.
an evil name of Joan of Arc, but I couldn't think of a good one. Joan of
Joan
Arc.
of Narc.
That's not bad. Joan of Arcing towards evil.
Joan of Arc up.
Joan of Arcades nuts. Joan of the Ark of the Covenant.
What the fuck are you on about?
The next one.
I mean, yeah, Jones.
So once again, I won't
Lovers love
spoil
it.
the actual story that happens through there and all the levels you play through, because,
Sure.
I mean, one, for time's sake, and also play the game, enjoy it. The second singularity, however,
Uh-huh.
appears in the heart of the Roman Empire during Emperor Nero's reign.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Levliner Flaros, under the control of the demon, travels back, intending to give the Holy Grail to someone who would destroy Rome. But in a bit of a
Nero.
based moment, he finds no one suitable.
Nice.
So instead, he does the only sensible thing and summons twisted versions of past Roman emperors, forging the United Roman Empire, a distorted alliance that wages war on Rome itself and claims half of its territory.
Fuck yes.
So basically there's, everyone here is kind of chatting out and is like, why do I want to destroy this empire? So instead he goes, I know who wants to destroy it, the people that didn't get to be a part of it.
I'm all thinking when none of these fucking people are worthy to destroy Rome.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
imagining
these
Nero
people.
standing there and he's just like, I see no one who's worthy of ruling this
Yeah.
place. And Nero's just like, dick. Shut up.
I'm gonna bring back Caesar. I'm gonna bring back the other guys.
That's
Yep.
it. It's just Caesar.
We're going to bring back Julius, we're going to bring back Augustus.
Augustus.
We're gonna
Augustus Gloop from the Harry Potter.
we're
the
getting
Chocolate
bringing back the
Factory.
evil Roman Empire. The eviler
The
Roman
evil Julius Caesar.
The evil
yeah.
Julius Caesar.
What's
Um,
more evil than the Roman Empire?
Evil Roman Empire.
Dead. The zombie Roman Empire.
As
What have
Rome,
we got? The Romans.
as Rome, this next sentence is even fucking wilder. As Rome teeters on the brink, Nero's court mage falls into the madness of Caligula, and Lev seizes the chance to become the new court mage, pulling strings from the
Yes.
shadows. Heading to the command room, Dr. Imani Achaman at the Matin Chaldadia, whatever the fuck I called it, and Da Vinci brief you on your next mission, entering and correcting the second singularity.
Da
Located.
Vinci's still here?
Yeah, Da Vinci's working in the Chaldea security organization.
He's a mainstay.
Yeah.
He's got a job?
Yeah, he works there. He works there.
He's a top scientist.
I broke the chair arm again because I'm so agitated.
Look, they go back to first century Europe into the
fixed this
heart of
before
the
the
ancient Roman Empire with the help of any allied servants they could meet, wishing to avoid unnecessary battles. Nash asks asks the
Roman.
scientist back in Chaldea has methods of distinguishing between servants from hostile and non-hostile servants, but is told they must determine that status themselves. You are ray shifted back into the Roman Empire amidst this holy war happening. Yes, what do you think of that one?
You mean this Holy Grail War?
Yeah. So what do we think of that one, guys?
Where's the Grail?
It's
Because it's just
it's
evil
summoning-
Roman
well,
Empire versus.
it's been set up to summon all of these evil emperors.
Yeah.
So it's at the core of the evil.
Yeah.
Roman
would you
Empire.
call it the Holy Roman Empire?
The United Roman Empire.
Oh, come on. They had it right there. Calling it the Holy Roman Empire
No, the
would be
Holy
perfect.
Roman Empire still
But that's
exists.
a real
it's just
thing.
the other one, whereas this is the
Wasn't
United.
this called the Roman Empire? Wasn't the Holy Roman
the Holy
Empire?
Roman Empire is also
was-
real in
I
history.
thought the Holy Roman Empire, that was much later, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Are we
but
there?
it's still no. We're back in ancient.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought the joke was it could be called the Holy Roman Empire.
I think that-
like preemptive.
Listen,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
listen,
'cause it's
listen.
from the Holy Grail.
Hey, Matt, listen. I think that would be a little bit confusing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you know what? I think this metaphor would be a little too on the nose.
to
Historically
be fair,
speaking.
we already have 2 different Holy Roman Empires in our own timeline. I think it might get too confusing if you add another one in.
You have 7 holy wars. What do you fucking mean?
Yeah, but a bit too much, you know.
Eternal
They gotta be
madness of
careful.
the Empire. Dionysus is having a fucking sick time.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
What do you think Roman gods are thinking of watching this?
What the fuck? So we're gonna go.
We know they exist.
We're gonna dive into the next one, the third singularity. This one had a higher rating. This one was up to like an A.
Dude,
The
we
third-
skipped really quickly.
C plus to B plus up to A.
I didn't get the
the
big
third-
I would give Roman Empire a B plus.
It had a B plus, yeah.
B plus.
The third singularity unfolds across an endless, mysterious ocean in the year 1573. Before Chaldea's arrival, so before your ray shifted in, Francis Drake, who was an Old English oceanic explorer, embarked on a 7-day voyage that led her to Atlantis
Let's go.
and its god, Poseidon. She stopped Poseidon's attempt to destroy the world, earning the Yep.
What do you fucking mean, Poseidon?
I will once again clarify. Sir Francis Drake in history
Is a
was a
man.
guy,
Yeah.
but because they want fucking copyright proprietariness, they've made
It's a
this
female.
is my
this one.
OC,
Yep.
Francis Drake.
She stops Poseidon's attempt to destroy the world and earning the recognition of the real Holy Grail. But a second Holy Grail had already corrupted the timeline, clashing with the original and submerging the error into the boundless sea, and Atlantis sinks. Amidst this chaos, heroes of legend emerge. Jason's Argonauts, the cunning Blackbeard, the noble David, and others, each drawn into the growing storm of conflict.
Who the fuck?
Like David.
From fucking
Like David and Goliath.
Yeah.
David, who brought a fucking weapon to a fist fight?
David. Oh my god.
David's there, Jason and the Argonauts,
Sorry,
Blackbeard's
Jason
there.
and the
Drake
Argonauts.
is there?
Sorry, Jason.
Jason and the Argonauts.
Jason and the Argonauts cross fucking Blackbeard is sick.
Also, the
Betrayals and strange alliances form as Jason schemes to sacrifice a god to power his arc, fracturing the Argonauts and setting events spiraling further out of control. Chaldea's team, Ritsuku, Mash, and Foe, who's just another servant at this point, ray shift into this oceanic anomaly, landing in a scattered island and uncharted waters, with only a rubber floaty and a cryptic briefing from Da Vinci.
Let's
They begin
go!
navigating the sea, shaped by the wills of heroes, gods, and the holy grails themselves.
This is fucking Keys to the Kingdom.
Yeah, right? How fucking insane is this
Jason
shit,
and
man?
the Argonauts coming past Blackbeard going, we need to find the golden fleece. Blackbeard's like, well, I've just finished killing some English people, but that's fine. And then in the middle is me on a floaty, just like paddling along, just like, I've got to go get
It's
into
also
Atlantis to go. Who's the bad guy here? Is it fucking Poseidon?
Poseidon.
It's got to be Poseidon, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think it's less, my understanding of this one, it's less there's one bad person, and it's more because Jason's been corrupted by the Grail. And then you've
Gotta go
also
find
got
the evil golden fleece.
Blackbeard, who's probably doing naughty things as well.
Uh-huh.
So they're all kind of vying over control of this like endless sea area.
How
and
do you
we've
control
got
a
to
sea?
By
No,
being
like-
the biggest boss bitch upon
yeah,
it.
control of the seas in the pirate sense, you know.
Yeah.
You have the non-pirate in you showing.
But the
Yeah.
point of controlling the sea is to hold like land or shipping between land. There's no land because it's just sea, right?
You get
There's
Is there any
scattered
land?
islands.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Where are we?
Mysterious ocean.
What are you fucking? Where the fuck are we? We've lost Earth altogether now.
David's here, Jason and the Argonauts are here, Blackbeard's here. We're
What else do you
in
need,
the
buddy?
ocean.
Also, there's 2 grails, right? It's like someone comes up, Francis is like, I've done it. I've convinced Poseidon to stand down. It's all good. His first mate comes up, sir. A second. No! A second Holy Grail has hit the seas.
No!
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, don't
No,
worry,
he'll
guys.
come back later. He comes later.
Don't worry, guys. The next one is a little bit easier to stomach.
You know
And then we go
don't-
downhill again.
You know what?
Ever-
I do blame Jesus. Jesus started this whole thing by drinking out of a cup.
This is true.
We wouldn't have any of these fucking holy grails without Jesus.
This is true.
We wouldn't have any of these holy grails without Jesus.
So, the fourth singularity happens. In the heart of Victorian London / Industrial Revolution era, the fourth singularity unfolds as a city consumed by steam, sorcery, and death. Under the command of Solomon himself, which is obviously the demon, actually,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
in
big
the skin
demon
of
boy.
Solomon. Pardon me. Three powerful magi, Macquarie Zolgan, Pericles von Hohenheim, and Charles Babbage, band together
Charles
to
Babbage is real, I swear to God.
I'm pretty sure all of them
All
are real.
these people are real.
No, but I
Um,
know Charles Babbage for some reason.
These people band together to destroy the era despite their own misgivings about humanity's fate. Did you find him?
Charles Babbage invented the concept of a digital computer. Let's go.
There you go. There you go.
That's trivia that's in my head, baby.
I also love that he's a caster. I just love that. I love that so much.
Technomancy. So is it like steampunk? Is that the concept, or is it like runepunk?
Yeah, what year are we in?
We're in London.
This
I
is
assume
like-
it's Jack. I assume this is where Jack the Ripper is from.
This is
Sure.
1888.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing on in
Because
this.
it's the Miss City.
No. Did they honestly? Can we say it? Did they make London better or worse?
Well,
Can
let
we
me
say?
finish telling you about
so
singularity.
still
about
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
setting.
saying. Let me finish.
I thought you were moving on to
fuck
the next
fuck
singularity. Sorry.
Their assault begins with the invasion of the clock tower through the British Museum. What? Killing all within and eliminating opposition. Deep underground, they construct a colossal
the gift
steam
shop.
engine named Angbroda, fueled by the corrupted Holy Grail of this timeline.
That's where he comes in.
It unleashes a magical fog, the demonic fog, that spreads across the city over 3 nights. Those who breathe it lose their magical energy, and in the densest regions, death is inevitable. Hundreds of thousands perish. The east end of London is all but abandoned. Food and water supplies dwindle, and the city is cut off from the rest of Britain. So another day in the east end, if you ask me.
Yeah, I was gonna
Amid
say.
this chaos, Babbage's dimension of steam gives rise... So Babbage is the one creating the steam, because goated.
Let's go.
Dimension of steam gives rise to terrifying automaton monstrosities such as the helter-skelters, which stalk the fog-choked streets. This singularity also warps reality even more, bringing back the dead. Individuals like Henry Jekyll and Dr. Frankenstein appear, convinced they are still alive. Jekyll forms an underground resistance, gathering allies to fight back.
Fuck yeah,
He
Jekyll.
eventually partners with the newly materialized Mordred from the Prince Arthur Chronicles, who becomes his sword in the field.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Meanwhile, back in Chaldea, Ritsuko Fujimara reawakens from a disturbing dream of a woman being hunted and killed in the fog by a mysterious childlike pursuer. Mash rouses them, and the two meet with Dr. Roman and Da Vinci for a briefing. Though the 72 demon gods claim to be Solomon's familiars, Chaldea detects no anomalies in Solomon's original era, raising questions about their origin. Roman doubts they are truly linked to Solomon, while Da Vinci suspects something went wrong with Chaldea's first servant summoning, which before things.
Sure.
With uncertainty swirling and the fog worsening, Ritsuko and Mash ray-shift into 19th century London, the most modern and localized singularity so far, ready to uncover the truth, confront the ancient magi, and survive a city drowning in madness and steam. So what do we think, guys?
What the actual fuck?
Okay, I got 2 things here.
Yep.
One, telling a Londoner to not go into the steam is like trying to keep the kids away from the dangerous industrial era machines.
Yeah, it's gonna say it's also industrial era London. The whole city is just smog.
It was this way already. They're like,
Yeah.
the evil fog descended. The Londoners are like, it was already
Nothing
here, man.
changed.
Do you guys know what London was like in that era? Like,
Wait,
Back in the
you're
day.
telling me that the mist that sits upon our city that's being produced by some sort of evil force is choking all of us? And
No, whoa.
that's crazy.
Wild,
Honestly, better than under Margaret Thatcher. You know? Could be worse. It could be worse. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even fucking remember my second point. I'm too lost. Okay, I remember. You said Dr. Hyde?
yeah, Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll is part of the resistance. Is Dr. Hyde an enemy?
No, but the servant of Dr. Jekyll in the game has 2 forms. Both Hyde,
That's good.
Jekyll and
That's
Hyde.
fun.
Both are
I like
form.
that.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Does
And
Dr.
from memory, it's
Frankenstein have
like-
a monster?
I think so. The cool thing with Jekyll, though, I'm pretty sure Dr. Jekyll's like a caster or ruler class, and then Dr. Hyde is like a berserker.
That's fun.
That's some fun.
That's fun. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep talking about the clock tower attached to the like.
The clock tower is the Magi Association base.
For sure,
is
but
it-
in real life, is there a clock tower
Is it
attached to
Ben
the
10?
Museum of London? Is it
It's
Big
not,
Ben?
it's not Big
Is it?
Ben. It's Ben 10.
I said Ben 10. Oh, is it the Tower of London?
No.
Okay,
The
what is
British
it?
Museum. I think there is a clock tower there, but it's not like.
Okay, it's just a clock tower that they've
Yeah.
picked to be the magic
Yeah.
spot. Sure, cool, happy with that answer.
Like
The museum's headquarters has a
Yeah.
tower design?
Yeah,
That's
like
fine.
it's on the top, but it's not like. Yeah. Anyway,
Sure.
It's-
I'm imagining
yeah.
Big Ben.
sure, that's fine. Honestly,
Also, Chaldea. We keep coming back to Chaldea. Did the demon not establish Chaldea, right?
no, the demon tried to corrupted. So Lev, the person corrupted by the demon,
Yes.
infiltrated Chaldea and used their resources to propel everything.
With it, yeah. No,
Yes.
in my head, I was like, is the player technically working for the bad guy? No, cool.
So
good.
it did. So Jekyll and Dr. Frankenstein, they just decided to fight the demon without even knowing all this shit was happening?
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then they end
Hustlers
up
get
being
on their grind
allies.
set immediately.
yeah.
They become your allies, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. I like it. This is like a, honestly, average day in London.
Do you wanna? This next one's gonna excite you.
Okay.
Are one of the
I
demons?
like to see one.
Is one of the demons a Londoner that's trying to stab me?
Oi, mate.
Oi.
So next we're gonna go into the fifth singularity,
so little.
which is
stabbing, eh?
the American myth.
The American myth. Yeah, I'm intrigued about where the fuck they're gonna
Ooh,
put
it's gonna
this.
be fucking like Wendigos.
Hang on
and
to
shit.
remind you, the North America myth war. Now, my interest in this is Bigfoot here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's gotta be,
also,
right?
If you can't play or is involved with fucking George Washington.
Yeah. No, and if Bigfoot is not an anime girl, I'll riot.
Okay, so
The Mothman.
in an alternate 1783, the
Why?
American Revolutionary War is twisted into a brutal civil war between two rising powers.
Okay, I'm glad they chose the
Interesting.
Revolutionary War and not the Civil War, because that would have been a fucking weird one to pull.
But-
I mean, the demons would be on the side of the...
Just wait. A Celtic empire and a mechanized American dictatorship. Using the power of the Holy Grail, Queen Med, who's a mythological figure from Celtic tradition, manifests a warped version of Tulane, who is. I'll put that one in the chat if you want to have a quick cheeky Google.
I will have a quick Google of that one, thank
and,
you.
Both mythological characters from Irish and Celtic mythos.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yep.
Tulane, an Irish warrior, hero, and demigod in the Ulster cycle of Irish mythology, as well as
Yep.
Scottish and Manx
Fuck
folklore.
He has a
Haunted
hound.
Yeah. And Queen
He
Med's
slays
kind
the
of like a mythological, mythized, powerful queen to be just super, super brutally quick about it.
For sure. Clarification: he slayed the Hound of Culane. I'm sure that it deserved it.
It was lame.
He looks cute as hell. I don't want.
So she summons she summons Chu to be her king. With him at her side, she unleashes an endless army of Celtic warriors and begins slaughtering the non-Celtic population in a campaign to forge a new eternal Celtic nation across the North American continent.
Fuck yeah.
The United
They're the good
States
guys, right?
stands. This is where shit gets wild.
Yeah, they're the good guys.
I don't think there is a good guy in this one, to be
I'm-
honest.
Hey, I'm for the Irish, buddy boy. Let's go. Golden
The
Warriors.
United States stands shattered. The remaining American forces rally behind Thomas Edison, a servant who crowns himself President King and leads a counter-offensive using his mechanical creations. However, over time, Edison becomes consumed by the collective wills of past presidents, turning into a despotic warlord. Under his regime, civilians are conscripted into brutal labor for his war machines. I'm taking to take a breath before I keep reading.
Most accurate US president of all time.
And he has the other US presidents like fighting for control, or they're infusing his brain.
Yeah,
He
bit
just
of
sounds
both.
like it sounds like a normal US president.
I need you to get in the drone, and everything will be fine. You need to fight my war. Obama
Yep.
will lead us to mech victory.
Caught between the tyranny of Queen Med and the oppression of Edison, the Apache leader, Geronimo, forms a third faction, a resistance that refuses to bow to either side. Among his allies is the swordsman Rama, who is this figure from Hinduism faith, fight Jude, and unfortunately, Rama is defeated by Chuchulain, and barely survives through sheer will to his beloved Sita, who I believe is also from that faith.
Did someone in Japan look up American Indians and then give the American Indians, the Native Americans, a Indian or Hindu god?
Yep.
I mean, I can't say that that's not how it happened, but I
Yep.
don't think that's how it happened, but it might be. But also, to be fair, the Celtics are here in the American Revolutionary War, which exclusively was not involving
but
the
they
Celtics.
gave the Native American people a Hindu god.
So anyway, continuing on. Geronimo and his resistance arrive in time to rescue Rama and retreat. Elsewhere, Queen Meb exalts her kingdom of fire and blood, praising Shu's cold brutality and declaring the death of America. She urges her soldiers to raise the land and reshape it in her name, forging a utopia atop the ashes of a divided nation. By the time you race shift your characters in there, the Celts have conquered the eastern half of the continent, while Edison's forces hold the west. Geronimo's resistance, scattered and infiltrating both sides, continues to fight on. He believes a turning point is near, signaled by a star from beyond, which is the arrival of Chaldea. In Chaldea, yes, no, that's right. Well, actually, the B plot here, which is just going to bog down the episode, honestly, I probably should have cut it sooner. The B plot here is that as you go through the game, your master that you're playing as is having these like visions, which is kind of connecting you into a broader plot. But we don't have to worry about that right now.
Okay.
We're just looking at the weird alternate history
So
bubbles.
there's visions too.
Yes. Yes. But around this point is before you go into this America, this is when you realize and your enemies, and you'll figure out that the big bad is Mage King Caster Solomon, who is refusing to confront them as he doesn't see Chaldea as a threat yet. And even though you've defeated 3 demon gods, he's like, that's fine, I've got 72 or more of these fuckers I can send out. So unable to target Solomon directly, you go to the 5th Singularity, which is where all of this shit happens. So that's a pretty wild one, huh?
Yeah.
So we've got Thomas Edison with a mechanized army of drones fighting Celtic hordes and mythological fighters and...
Who gave him the mechs?
American
He
Indians.
made them. He's fucking Actually, no, he stole them.
So he stole the mechs, and the Celtics are using fucking Celtic magic?
Technically, Tesla made the mechs.
Celtic mat? Yeah.
So wait, on the Celtic side, you say like mythological as well. Like, is there exclusively like folklore mythological, or is there like not folklore, like hero mythological? Is there Bigfoot? I'm trying to get around to that point.
I don't believe so.
No! What the fuck is the point?
Nikola Tesla is a mage. Whoa! Nikola Tesla's a mage. He has lightning and shit. He has a mech arm and leg. Fucking sick.
He has to be a bad guy. If he's not working with the Americans, then what's the fucking... No, he can't be working... not Edison. He has to be on the side of the Celtics.
No, he has to be. Look at that shit.
No, I know he's probably actually in the game on the side of Edison, but I don't think that makes sense, historically speaking. Those two fuckers hated each other.
So we're going to go into the 6th Singularity.
Well, that was the 5th one.
Yeah.
I just saw a thing saying he's in the 4th Singularity in London. What's Nikola Tesla doing in London?
6.
Remember when I said this is deep rabbit holes?
Yeah.
Is this not the 6th?
This is the 6th. The Singularity F didn't count.
Doesn't... No, sorry. The what? What one are we up to? Of what list? The 5th... What was it? The 5th...
We're up to the 6th one now.
The 6th, which one? Which one was it?
Singularity?
The Singularity? And,
Yes.
the thing called Singularity F doesn't count.
Tell me you weren't listening, because I explained it all at the start of the episode, guys.
It was a tutorial.
Moving on to the 6th Singularity. The Singularity stems from multiple disruptions to history at once. we're going back in time a bit. This is the one that mentioned Camelot and the sands and the Holy Land.
Oh,
The
fuck.
Divine Round Table.
During the Ninth Crusade, a soldier who should have died received a Holy Grail instead, enabling the Crusaders to suddenly reach the Holy Land and raise it.
I was gonna say they did it. King Arthur.
That was the whole point of the fucking crusade!
He got us. He got his thing.
Their greed led them to summon Osmandius.
Ozymandias or
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias?
Yeah.
Let's go! You gotta get Ozymandias,
Yep.
worst king of all time.
He's the guy from Watchmen.
No, he's isn't Ozymandias my kingdom in dust or something?
I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Ozymandias, he's also a Watchmen character because he names him after the historical person.
It's not historical, it's a poem.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like the historical poem. He's a real
Summon
guy
him.
now.
Who took the Grail and founded his own kingdom. The Crusaders were then defeated by the locals, but a mysterious servant claiming to be Richard the Lionheart summoned his own Crusaders and then conquered the region.
So two people, he conquered the Holy Land.
Then someone else took it over, and then Richard the Lionheart takes it over.
Is this like Jerusalem Holy Land?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Holy Land of the Crusades fame.
So King Arthur has the Holy Land.
Not yet.
Oh, no.
King Arthur is about to enter. Concurrently, Bedivire's, so just the maleized version of Guinevere, I believe, Bedivere fails to return Excalibur. Fails to return Excalibur, which is basically trapping King Arthur, or in this case, Artoria Pendragon.
Me when I
crusade.
Is there like an evil someone giving out swords in the lake? Is that like here's another Holy
Yep.
Grail?
Basically, you know what? I wrote that fucking awfully.
There's two ladies of the lake, one of them's good, one of them's evil. And
Yeah.
Here, sword. Here, take a little sword for me.
Basically, Bedivere was meant to return Excalibur and the scabbard to the lake after the Battle of Camlan,
Put
where
it back
Arthur
in.
died.
Yep.
But instead, Arthur or Artoria, they are trapped in this like unliving, undead state because the blade was never returned and it's left at Camlan.
Cool.
So, to preserve humanity from extinction, Artoria, or Arthur, depending, aimed to store some chosen souls, and she summoned most of the Knights of the Round Table, excluding Galahad, and demanded their loyalty. A brutal purge followed where loyalists killed dissenters, and the Lion King, which is the title that this female Arthur takes on,
King. Simba fucking here. Simba here with Mufasa here. Scar
created the fortified holy city of Camelot.
The
So we've got-
fortified holy city.
So we've got Richard the Lionheart, King Arthur pretending to be the Lion King, clashing in the Holy Land, making Camelot. 6 months
Are we in
later,
England?
no, we're in the Holy Land.
So we're in
We're in Jerusalem.
Yeah,
Where did Arthur get here?
Because he was crusading.
because she's just there now.
crusading?
What she just was
don't
there.
Why
use
was she
gen- don't use
crusading?
gender.
So
6
sorry.
months later, Chaldea detects the Singularity, which behaves abnormally. Its presence is absent from Chaldea's surface, signaling its diversion from humanity's flow entirely. Its foundation of humanity rating is EX, denoting an unprecedented threat level, as there is just so much weird shit happening at once.
Yeah, I see that.
Meanwhile, a mysterious man named Lucius, warned that he must kill his king and face former allies, is sent into the Singularity to fulfill an ancient vow. In flashbacks, your servant's origin is explored in depth. That's fine. And yeah, honestly, it's going to get a little bit spoilery there, so we'll just simply leave it as after undergoing maintenance, you are repairs and stuff. Da Vinci sends you, ray shifts you in, and warns you that you will have limited support due to the Singularity's unstable nature. Yep.
There's fucking 3 people trying to take over the homeland at once.
I have one additional thing as well.
Mhm.
Bedivere had to return the sword, yes?
Yep.
To the Lady of the Lake. They're in Jerusalem, yes? Like, bit of a trip. I'd kind of not bother either.
That is a long way.
They get to Jerusalem after that. They travel
Oh,
to Jerusalem.
They go all, yeah, you gotta go all
They're
the way
like,
back,
all right,
drop it off
time for the Holy Land, I guess.
No, I mean, I was gonna say, no wonder he didn't return to the lake. Too far away.
Yeah.
That's a fucking trip and a half.
Trip.
Um,
I wouldn't either.
That's
So that's the
cooked. hilarious that the English people were just like, yes, the Holy Land's ours now, lads. Let's set up a city.
Yeah, they never do that.
A fortified city.
So
that sounds English.
God damn.
we have the 7th singularity, guys.
Yep.
And then there's the last one after that, the final singularity.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I mean,
absolute
we've had the
demonic-
fucking actual Holy Land. What more could we fucking have?
The opposite.
So,
The
King
demon.
Solomon sends a holy grail to ancient Mesopotamia and uses it to summon Tiamat, the primordial goddess of creation from the void. Anticipating catastrophe, King Gilgamesh, recently returned from the underworld, inscribes the disaster on the Tablet of Destinies and begins transforming Uruk into a defensive stronghold. To prevent Tiamat's immediate return, Merlin traps her in a dream, but she implants the grail into Enkidu's corpse, creating Kingu, a prototype of a new humanity and her intended awakener.
Enkidu?
Yep.
Isn't that motherfucker from... No. I know where I heard Enkidu from, and that's from the fucking Ukio, from the escape room in Melbourne we did. Enkidu is the name of the dog from that spaceship escape room. I assume that's not the original character they're referring to, obviously, but that's the name that's occurring to me right now.
I actually didn't know that.
Legendary. It's a Mesopotamian mythology character.
Classic.
I actually think
Friend
that's
of Gilgamesh. There you
I
go.
think that's really cool that using a lot of the myths that around where they're from. That's actually, I think, a really cool touch to this world. Like Tiamat was actually like a Mesopotamian myth. I thought she was from D&D.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick. I like that they're using the area.
It's still cool, though.
Yeah, really cool.
So then, look, I'll summarize a little bit more. I probably should have made this part a bit shorter than the script, but that's my bad. I got carried away. Gilgamesh begins fortifying himself, preparing for King Solomon to come and try and fuck shit up big time. He dismantles Babylon to build a massive wall sealing off northern Mesopotamia.
We're gonna build a massive Babylon wall.
We have enough bricks here.
In response to the chaos,
So many bricks.
Ishtar is summoned through
this?
another fucking
It's
person.
fine, I'm Googling it.
Summoned through another...
Love, sexuality, and fertility, let's go!
Yep. Summoned through another character from the game who's just a random person. But then it gets even crazier. Elsewhere, the Grail summons Quetzalcoatl and the Jaguar Men, which is another thing from Mesopotamia culture, more specifically the Aztec culture.
Oh my god.
Quetzalcoatl is that flying snake thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Quetzalcoatl takes control of and Eridu, so cities around this area, creating a jungle barrier and secretly training soldiers under the guise of ritual sacrifice. Eventually, Kingu forms the three goddess alliance with Gorgon, Quetzalcoatl.
What the fuck is Gorgon?
Yeah!
Isn't Gorgon's the thing from fucking
Greek mythology.
Greek mythology? That Gorgon?
Yeah!
What they doing over here?
Just there!
I also love that Kingu is like, although unlike the Lamu, Kingu was not a true child of Tiamat, but rather a soul grafted from the body of the hero Enkidu, and it's just a green-haired anime girl. Goated.
Yep.
Goated.
So these three come together with
Who is it? Gorgon?
Gorgon, Quetzalcoatl, and Ereshkigal, who I'm going to quickly search up myself. Figure from Mesopotamian mythology, specifically goddess of the underworld.
Let's
cool.
go.
That's pretty sick.
This is
That's
just
pretty
a
sick.
god speedrun.
Yeah. All working together toward humanity's extinction, because of course they are. Though with diverging motives. Gorgon seeks destruction, Quetzalcoatl wants to inspire human defiance, and Ereshkigal aims to protect souls in the underworld.
Show me stage 2. I want to see.
She gets more clothes. Holy shit.
No!
I looked up Gorgon because I want to see what they look like if they were like the snake people. It's just an anime girl. It's just
Literally.
an anime lady and it's
Great granddaughter knows what sells, baby.
Very long hair, scantily dressed.
Gilgamesh transforms Uruk into a fortress city. At this point, we also, Matt, you're going to lose your shit. Medusa is here.
Why?
Summoned in child form, lives in the forest, feeding on monsters until Merlin tricks her into sealing her divinity until she can confront Gorgon.
She's not even a god! What do you mean?
Half a year later, just before Chaldea arrives.
Quick 6 month time skip.
We're going to get right back. Where the fuck did Merlin come from? How is he here?
I mentioned him before.
No, Merlin was
where'd he
here
go?
already.
Where? Yeah, you mentioned
He's
before.
working with Gilgamesh.
Yeah, Jude. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
What do you mean, Matthew? What do you mean?
He's from Earth this time.
Yeah.
Okay, we had an Arthurian setting, we had a London setting,
Yeah.
we had all of those options.
why wasn't Merlin
and Merlin
there?
was like, nah, put me
Merlin's
on the
in
demon front.
Mesopotamia.
Put me on the demon front,
He's like,
baby.
put me in, coach.
I think he looked at the Singularities and was like, weak shit, put me in, coach. Put me in the AAA worst
Literally.
fucking demon hole.
Literally.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. So that's that. So then, from there,
We're all over the fucking place. We're all over the fucking place.
So Gilgamesh, now acting as a mage, summons powerful servants using his own magical energy. This, of course, includes Merlin, who we already have. He also summons Leonidas.
Nice.
Okay, I mean, it's close by. Leonidas is like a little further away from Mesopotamia, but he's close. That's pretty close.
Pretty far.
Better than Merlin.
Yep. Ushi Wakamaru, who is the childhood name of the legendary warrior Minamoto, who I have definitely heard of. I don't know specifically much more. But then we've got Benkai, who the fuck is Benkai? Japanese warrior and monk. Fuck yeah.
How did he get here?
Summoned by Gilgamesh.
What year is it?
Ancient times.
That's not a year.
Minamoto was a commander in the Japanese army in the year 1159 to 1189.
Fuck yeah.
What year is it?
A Japanese Amakusa Shiro of the Japanese Christian of the Edo period. And the last two I'm going to quickly shoot out because it's so much fun just finding out who these random people are. Fuma Kotaro. I'm getting to your question, Matthew. Just wait. Fuma Kotaro, who's a ninja, sure. And Tomo Gozen.
We're going with it. We're cooking.
This is the last one I'm going to Google, I swear. Oh my god. Tomo Gozen, who is someone else from... a female samurai warrior.
A lot of Japanese people in Mesopotamia.
Apparently.
This game's from Japan, I guess.
They got a rip.
This one is set approximately in...
They did. The first one was in Japan.
Yeah, I didn't really count tutorial.
You're gonna love this. 2655 BC. So it's ancient.
So everyone here is out of their time frame. They're all from the future.
Yep, they're all from the future.
Hey, Quetzalcoatl's chilling. He's good.
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean?
Is he not?
No.
That's Aztec.
Yeah.
Shit.
Aztec is like thousands of years after
Yo,
this.
I fucked that up. That's my
Yep.
bad.
Like thousands of years.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking these are from all different time periods. Also, I didn't acknowledge Aztec. How'd they get fucking here? Fucking, oh my god. This is crazy.
This is the best.
Insane.
I love this. This is the demon front. This is where all the strong people go
This is
to.
the demon front.
Merlin's here.
Yes. Leonidas leads the military defense, while others patrol the jungle, scout or protect key locations. Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick a random dude to come and be my desperate leader of the defense, I suppose I'd get Leonidas as well.
Sure, why not? Why not?
So as I said, Gilgamesh... Oh yeah, we had that bit of... So Gilgamesh turns the city into a fortress city. Medusa's is there and then trapped by Merlin. Half a year later, just before Chaldea arrives, Uruk, the fortress city, remains standing, but 60% of Mesopotamia has fallen and 80% of the population is dead. The final battle for humanity's survival is about to begin. As 2017, which is where we're up to in the modern day now, nears its end, people...
They're still going at the same time?
Yep.
Okay. That's not how time travel works.
Servant Mash Creolite, so your servant, learns from Dr. Roman Utcherman that her lifespan is nearly exhausted. So your servant's going to die soon.
No!
But you've got to complete the missions. Yep. And it sets up some deep moments where they're like, but what is existing as a servant? And it gets a bit weird.
Go back to heaven, okay? Go fucking back to
Before
heaven.
Leonardo Leonardo da Vinci gives the main character a scarf to protect against...
He's here.
She's here.
She's here.
Leonardo...
She's the Mona Lisa, okay? Get with it.
Leonardo da Vinci gives the main character a scarf to protect against high amount of density.
Yeah, wear your scarf.
Have a magic resistant scarf.
Here, dear. Tuck your scarf and you'll get a cold from the magical demon lord king.
Take care of me, mummy.
And then you are ray-shifted in to confront this final challenge for the Grand Order.
We're in hell.
Yep.
Fucking.
Yep.
The only place we can go from here is maybe the moon.
Literally. Yep.
No question.
So, yes, that is the 7th stage of the game. Pretty fucking epic, right?
Where was that? That was the
Clashes
sixth.
of the
That was
Gods.
the sixth one, right?
That was the 7th. 6th was the Holy Land.
But the 7th. But there's 8.
There's still a final one. to
Yeah,
go.
well, that was the 6th
One-
singularity
one
because we don't count the tutorial.
No. That was the 7th. That was the 7th singularity.
First one was Joan of Arc. Second one was the madness of the Empire and the Roman Empire. Third was the oceans. Fourth was London. Fifth was America. Sixth was the Divine Round Table.
Holy Land.
Holy Land. Camelot's gone crazy. And the last, with this one, the 7th, is the Divine Demonic Front, which is in Mesopotamia.
Yep.
It makes sense.
So this is the 7th.
This is the 7th.
But why? But there's still one more to come.
Yep.
But there's supposed to be 7, Jude.
Yep.
Well, but we've fixed all the main ones that have been sent out across history, and I presume we're now going to murder the demon god king or
That
something?
is pretty much exactly bang on the nose.
It's like when there's 7 crystal stars in Super Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, and then you collect all of them, and then the final chapter, the 8th chapter, is actually behind the door that the stars unlock.
That is exactly it. It's
Which
very
is
video game coded.
Very-
I like
It's,
You can
it's
see-
video game coded. This
It's
video
from-
game story is
Yeah.
video game coded.
You can really see how this point is just a video game. You know what I mean?
I was
There's not a
standing
s-
up here
there's
and I
not a
felt
s-
weird, but this is actually helping.
There's not a secret 8th sin or fucking secret 8th day that God created the
Yeah,
world
but when
on.
you do all 7 sins, the secret truth is revealed to you. That is the 8th.
So the
The 8th
final,
ultimate divine sin, the snarf.
the final one in 2016, within the outside of
just
time,
2016 is a singularity
Yeah.
on its own.
within the outside of time workshop, Ars Paulina, the truth behind the incineration of humanity order is revealed. During his life, Solomon created 72 demon gods, forming Goetia. We know this.
We know
Yeah,
this. We're good.
this is well-known knowledge.
We're well past
A
this.
system meant to watch over humanity. However, Goetia grew to despise both humans and Solomon, ultimately taking over Solomon's corpse. Convinced that fear of death renders human life meaningless, Goetia hatched this great plan that we've been fighting over.
So true.
And he implanted demon gods into mage lineages and activated these singularities, fracturing history and initiating the incineration of humankind. Meanwhile, back in 2004, yes, the original Holy War that we mentioned and talked about, it's revealed to us that Marsby Anasphere, who you don't know yet, but he is the person that founded the Chaldea Security Organization, and he's the one that in this alternate timeline won that Holy Grail War.
Mm-hmm.
It is revealed that his servant was actually Solomon.
Ah.
Rather than pursuing the third magic, Marsby used the Grail to complete his program, the Chaldeus Planet Simulation,
oh my God.
and unlock the secrets of human history. He instructed Solomon to keep their victory secret and gave him one wish: anything sparring Masbury's life. For the first time,
Anything sparing Masbury?
so like a sparing taking Masbury's life.
Except for taking his
Yeah.
owner's life.
Yeah.
Okay, that
I
makes
thought
sense.
he got Gilgamesh instead. Are you telling us that's the twist? Is that he didn't have?
He
Gilgamesh?
was meant to have Gilgamesh,
Ah,
and Gilgamesh was a servant in a lot of these wars, but the twist is that it's revealed Solomon was actually his servant.
I see.
Um,
The one who cut a baby in half.
Yeah.
That's Solomon, the demon
I
king.
believe so, yeah.
The demon king lord.
The Demon King, in any case, yeah. For the first time, Solomon felt he had the freedom to make a wish. In Chaldea's present, Dr. Roman Archiman, who's one of the characters we've been kind of following loosely, is awakened and informed of imminent contact with the final singularity. With the timeline set to revert on December 31st, 2016, Ritsuko and Mash have 72 hours to resolve the final conflict. Roman reflects on his decade at Chaldea, suspecting the Solomon seen earlier was a fake. Mash receives a vision of a false paradise from Solomon, who preaches eternal life without suffering. She rejects it, affirming that death gives life meaning. Disappointed, Solomon vanishes. As the final mission approaches, Da Vinci privately informs Ritsuko that Mash's body is falling apart. She only has one mission left, and then your servant will die. Despite this,
Why?
Mash insists on joining. She wants to face Solomon and proof that life's value is in its impermanence.
Who the fuck is Mash? Is your
Servant.
friend?
Your
though?
friend who died and became your servant.
Okay, yeah.
Question as well.
Mm-hmm.
You refer to. I might have just misheard something, but they have to get the singularity, the final one, finished before the timeline ends.
Yep.
Is that just referring to the date that all the psychics are like stopping what they're seeing?
Yep.
Cool. With
Okay,
it.
so yeah, so there's like but like Again, that's not how time works.
Of course not.
Well, but is there not an implication, therefore,
They're-
that they're like,
And time works.
we have to do
And
this.
time works by summoning Leonardo da Vinci as the
Yes.
Mona Lisa
Yes.
into the year
Yes, it does.
2015
So-
and bringing Leonidas into 2655 BC?
Yes, it does.
Additional
That's how
thought
time's supposed to work,
that none
honestly.
of
Uh-huh.
these fuckers would have had. Does that not imply if they're like, oh, we have this one last mission to do before the end of the timeline and we have to do it there, we've only got a little bit of time left, would you not kind of go, guys, if this is the last bit, does that not possibly imply that this mission isn't going to go well?
I mean,
Because if time ends for every single psychic seeing visions after we do this mission, does that not imply, considering we're taking all of our powers that we've gathered thus far to the Demon King, that it could go bad?
well,
But they also know that he's going to destroy it if they don't stop him.
Maybe I'm just Xenoblade coded where Klaus was like, I see the end of time, but there's nothing past it. I don't know what's going to happen. And then gets murdered. I'm just reading into it from my previous
Maybe-
experiences.
So, to
maybe
run
there's
out
such a small chance of winning. That's why, you know?
at the briefing, Roman and Da Vinci, the dynamic duo of your scientists throughout the whole
the hot
game,
baddies.
explain the mission. The Singularity is a reality marble, a giant living temple built from a mage's dissected magical circuits with 7
Guys losing it. Guys lost it.
with 7 outer bases, 7 again, funneling energy to Solomon's throne at the core. The team must destroy each base, breach the temple, and return to the contact point to ray shift out to stop Solomon's reality marble from destroying the timeline.
What the fuck is a reality marble?
With time running out before 2017, the final ray shift begins, marking the start of the final Grand Order, the decisive battle to stop Solomon, King of Mages, and save humanity.
I feel like this would be a bit in a, like, Family Guy-esque show where they're like, oh man, sometimes nerd things get so indescribable, and it cuts to another thing where they're just like, quick, we have to get to King Solomon's reality marble to stop the timeline before the Demon King... What?
We literally... So let me clarify.
Let me clarify.
Where is this, by the way?
Out of reality.
Just
So,
outside of reality.
We gotta go outside of reality itself to deactivate 7 holy temples that are powering through spiritual energy from, I assume, heaven, God's root, a reality marble that will obliterate the universe.
Yep.
Do you have an explanation for what a reality marble is? Because we are saying this term, and I'm still not 100% sure what
Have you
that
seen Men in Black?
Yeah, of course.
You know, like the universe and the little marble?
Yeah,
That's
of
what I'm
course.
imagining.
Oh, yeah, true. Except
So
for
the
the
entire-
destroy reality.
The entire the entire universe is in that marble, so they're trying to destroy it.
It's basically a fuck off.
It's a
It's a
hand blocker.
yeah, innate bounded field. It's something.
Throw some more jargon at me. I can take it. I'm
Buzzwords.
locking in.
Buzzword
Jude.
me.
It's an innate reality field. Yeah.
No, innate bounded reality.
Now bounded reality. Well, that's the marble part of it. That's the glass on the outside.
Yeah.
It's basically a. I'm just
egg.
yeah. Look, it's about as unhelpful as it was when I tried to look into it last night at 3 a.m.
You were just hoping it was the brain fog, but
I
no,
was,
it's just.
but no, it's just bullshit. Just Google image search. I don't give a fuck at this point. Man. It's basically a dimensional barrier thing. It's like a little pocket dimension.
Okay, I am actually going to walk through this just so that I'm 100% sure I'm on the
Yep.
same page.
Yep.
They need to go to the pocket dimension, which is being created by King.
Solomon.
Well,
Who
no,
is-
the
the
demon king who
controlled-
is possessing King Solomon's
Correct.
body.
Who is
Yep.
being controlled by the 72 demon lords that
Yep.
are, in fact, one creature, the Demon
Yep.
King, who I wrote here, Guita,
Yep.
who is using 7 divine temples.
Yep.
Is that related to the grails that we've collected thus far, or deactivated? Are they have they been sucked back up? Are these the base of the tendrils?
I don't believe they're. I think it's connected, but it's not like a mini. It's not like replaying the game.
Are
if
they
that makes
7
sense.
of the holiest temples throughout history? And they've transported them here. This is one of the holy temples from Egypt. This is one of the holy temples from Europe.
Honestly, Not sure, but that sounds cool as fuck.
My-
so
It does
let's
sound
say,
cool
yeah.
as fuck, doesn't
My
it?
my headcanon, because I'm trying to figure out what the point, why there would be 7 of here as well. I'm imagining that these are
It's a good
like
number.
the power plug
Mm.
socket
Mm.
that the extension cable to each of these singularities were connected to. We've managed to pull the plug, but the power source is still in the
Yeah.
divine realm.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine that that we're cycling power from the divine realm of heaven, right? We know
Mhm.
heaven, and a temple is a barrier or like the closest point from our earth to heaven.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm imagining. That's why the temple is an important place. The holiest temples from, I'm going to say across history because that's way cooler.
Mhm.
From across history to connect the heaven to this reality egg marble
Reality egg. Yeah.
To-
Literally though.
to be able to destroy the world.
So we are going there to take away this power source to return back so that he can't marble reality, which I'm still confused about the reality marble concept.
So the concept of a reality marble is one that centers around the materialization and projection of one's inner world onto reality following the
So he wants to rebuild reality.
yeah. So I think he wants to rebuild reality in his mind that has like no death, meaning no humanity, no life.
Okay.
So it is to rewrite reality.
Okay, we're cooking. I'm good. We're back.
So apparently there's a following the thaumaturgical theory world egg. It is an egg.
No, stop reading. We're past that. We have had it good.
He has a marble and he's rewriting the world, guys. Let's go.
It's good. It's good.
The
It's good.
demons have an alien common sense.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
don't look into it, Matt. Your brain's gonna explode. Your brain's gonna explode. Just wait till you read about Goetia discovering the
Sorry.
alien god.
I just saw.
It's an alien god.
I just turned to my right and saw Matt screaming manically while the wiki loaded itself and scrolled itself, and I'm like, holy shit, he's actually being possessed. Fate Granddaughter has reached into his soul and taken his sanity.
Okay, this is so that's
We're
the,
cooking.
I'm not
Final-
gonna spoil the end of the game.
Grand Temple of Time.
Play the stages, play the game, but what I think will be fun, and just to fucking explode your brains one last time,
Yeah.
I am going to read off the list of characters that are in this final stage.
Okay, I'm cooking.
You ready?
Go.
So obviously we have Ritsuku and Mash because they're the
Yes,
characters of the
yes,
game, and
main
we have
characters.
Romani Archerman. Okay.
Yep.
Then we start the fun ones.
Yes.
Leonardo da Vinci,
He's been here the whole time. He's fine.
Well, as the Mona Lisa
Solomon,
Yes. Wait, the actual King Solomon?
or Demon King Solomon.
both.
They're both there.
Wait, so good King Solomon is with us.
Yes.
Go to.
There are two
we
Solomons inside you.
We have Foe, who is like a what's the word? A sort of a fae-like creature from
That's
King
a ra- that's
from
a rabbit.
Arthurian legend.
That's a rabbit.
Then we have Lefleneur Flaros, of course. We have Marsbury Animosphere, the guy who created the whole organization.
No, I'm with it.
Oh yeah.
Give me the fun
We
ones.
have who the fuck is Dustin?
Dustin.
Oh, okay, he doesn't matter. He
from
doesn't matter.
Stranger Things.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
I thought these were
Guys, I
okay,
got
okay,
these.
we're
I
about,
can
we're
help
about,
out.
I just
I'm gonna
wanna-
kill the Demon
Yeah,
King.
that person's fine. Okay, cool. Here's the start of the fun ones.
Here we go.
Joan of Arc,
Yes, goaded. The good version, not the demon version.
Romulus,
Okay.
Nero Claudius.
Romulus, the guy who made Rome.
Yep.
Okay. No, he's not in Rome. No, that would be too ridiculous.
Nero Claudius. Nero Claudius.
Who's that again?
Nero.
Is that Nero?
Nero.
Which
Oh, Nero.
Gaius Julius Caesar.
Nice.
Of course.
Caligula.
Nice.
Jin Kei.
Who?
I believe.
Japanese legend.
Yes.
Japanese
Assassin
assassin.
class servant. Yes. Japanese assassin.
We need to know more about Japanese legend apparently for these games.
Boudica. Or Boadicea, depending how you decide to pronounce it. The Celtic.
Sure.
Celtic warrior queen who fought against the Romans.
Sure.
She's there. Spartacus.
Nice.
Of course he is.
Not sure who Altera is. Alexander the Great.
Nice.
the Alexander.
The Alexander.
Or his horse, Alexander.
Siegfried.
Oh,
who's
Sigmund Freud? That one?
Sorry.
Sigmund Freud or?
No. Siegfried's
Siegfried.
from like German Bavarian background.
Oh, is that what Sigmund Freud was?
Not Sigmund Freud. He's tragic character. I'm trying to fucking
Sure,
remember.
keep going.
Look, he's a guy that defeated a big wolf in certain Norse mythologies and he's a character from history. Look him up.
He's a
Siegfried.
guy.
He's a guy.
Marie Antoinette.
Yes!
Wolfgang
Why is
Amadeus.
she here?
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Okay, wait. We have to acknowledge. Is Marie Antoinette? Did she go to heaven or hell?
Not sure actually.
Hey.
She's a rider class servant. Okay.
What is this game?
No, it's goated.
I'll be
Mozart's here.
honest. Whoever's this might be. It might. The problem is that could be fine in Japanese, but whoever translated had maybe translated directly. It's bad. It's not great.
No, I fuck with
a
it.
rider class servant who is a
queen
That's not
consort.
Mozart's here. He's
Yep.
biting the rod. He's good.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is here.
Of course he is.
Chevalier de
I'm the
Eon.
wrong fucking artist. I'm so
Um,
stupid. When I was saying biting the rod, I was talking about is it Beethoven was deaf?
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's always that
Yeah.
thing where it's just like he was a deaf artist, and you see all the things of him, and it's just sitting there, and it's like no, he was biting a thing coming out of the piano so we could hear.
Yeah, Mozart wanted to fuck his cousin.
Let's go.
Yep. Chevalier de Eon, who's I believe French.
That's all you need to say. She's French.
She's French.
She do be French.
Elizabeth Bathory.
Who?
She's I believe someone that's connected to like witch trials from memory.
Susan Bathory? No.
No, Elizabeth Bathory.
Keep
Oh,
going.
she's a serial killer. Hungarian serial killer.
That's the opposite.
She's the nurse of death, I think.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, the nurse of death.
But she's also connected to a bunch of witch worship stuff. It's yeah.
accused of
we have-
torturing and killing
the
hundreds
Blood
of girls and
Countess.
women.
Yep.
Holy fuck. I don't think
Yep.
she's the nurse of death. She's different.
Oh no, sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. Oh no, Scott Doctor
Who's
has fallen. Then we have Charles Henry Sanson,
Charles Henry Sanderson.
the fourth head of the Sanson family. He executed
Executioner.
people in the French Revolution, I believe.
Goated.
Then we have, which is really funny having him and Marie Antoinette in the same.
I typed it into Google and
Episode.
Google was like Charles Henry Stickmin. I was like, no.
No. Vlad the Impaler.
Nice.
Classic.
No need to Google.
Good, glad Dracula's here.
Gilles de Rais back.
Who?
Sure.
The French serial killer friend of
Oh,
Jeanne
yeah,
of Arc.
he's back.
Asterios.
Asterios. Let's give that a goog.
Who the fuck are you? You're a berserker.
Asterios.
Isn't Asterios
Oh, he's
is a
a
Greek
son
legend?
of Minos and
Yeah, Greek legend.
Nice.
Yeah, Asterios is a Greek legend.
Cool.
Isn't it the Minotaur?
There's a
Well, he
few
kills
people
the
it could
Minotaur.
refer to.
Uriel.
Uriel?
I'm not sure that one. I know some of these. I don't know.
Uriel's a cherub
Oh, there you go.
and an angel of repentance.
Huh.
Anne Bonny and Mary Read. They're both pirates, aren't they?
Yes, Mary Read certainly is.
Yep, and Anne Bonny, I'm pretty sure, is a
She's
famous
also a
pirate
pirate,
as well.
yes, correct.
Nice.
Edward Teach. Is that someone you guys know?
That's Blackbeard.
Yeah.
His real name. There you go.
Correct. That's
Sick.
that's the pirate.
There you go.
So we know all the pirates. I'm glad.
Eric Bloodaxe, who's quite a famous Viking.
That sounds right.
Yep.
That's a Viking name.
Eric
That's such a
Bloodaxe is-
Viking
it's
name.
yeah.
David.
Yep.
David and Goliath, obviously.
Atlanta.
Just David. The
Atlanta,
David.
I presume, has got something to do with Atlanta,
I
surely.
guess so.
Because these are now coming from. I'm realizing these are in like sets of when they came from.
Yeah.
Atlanta's a city in Georgia.
Shut the fuck up. Atlanta could. There's a lot of people from Atlanta.
Yeah, it's a mythology.
Who is Atlanta in
I think the
mythology?
king of
Atlanta
Atlantis.
in Greek mythology is a renowned and swift-footed huntress.
There you go. She's
Probably
an
a
archer class, so
parallel
that
to
does it.
Artemis.
there you go.
Then we've got Jason once again back.
Argonauts, let's go.
We have Francis Drake back. Drake is back.
Great music.
Then we have Orion or Artemis,
Yes.
and then we have Hector. I
Hector
believe
from
Hector
Troy.
from the
From Troy.
Yes, from Troy, from the Odysseys.
Yeah. Well, he's from
Homer's
Iliad, but yeah.
Homer's Iliad's what I was trying to say.
Yep, correct.
I nearly said Homer's Odyssey, and that didn't sit right in my head.
No.
I mean, it was.
Sorry.
Homer's Odyssey. It's on,
Well,
it's on the fucking. It's on the
yeah,
fucking set.
yeah,
Homer's,
but it's
Homer's
Iliad's
Iliad.
Yeah, he's from the
The
Iliad.
Odyssey, Homer's Iliad.
But he wrote both, but yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Media Lily, who I'm not sure who you are. Imperial Holy. Is this a real? It's always the thing of like, is this a real person that you guys might? Oh, Greek mythology person.
Yeah. These are all Greek mythology people.
Heracles.
Greek
Nice.
mythology.
Nikola Tesla.
Nice.
Charles Babbage.
Such a fucking pivot. I love you like hit the edge of one of the
Oh, yeah.
singularities and it's like Charles Babbage.
Oh yeah, Hercules,
keep 'em on their
Achilles,
fucking
Hector,
toes.
Nicholas Tesla.
To be fair, David was just kind of in there.
Yeah, where did
So-
David come in?
Sakata Kintoki.
That's more Japanese
who
shit
are
I
you?
That's an
bet.
anime character. If he's not an anime character, fuck off.
Oh my god, are you?
Sakatar Kintoki,
Yeah.
one of the 4 strongest retainers of the general. So he's an army
Sure.
guy.
Just like a
Henry Jekyll and Hyde.
Yep. Wait, what the? So this fucking 10th century Japanese generals in London?
Dude,
Never mind. It's good. We're good.
Japanese game. All the Japanese people are going to be everywhere.
We are
Hans Christian Andersen.
Hans Andersen rings a bell, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yep.
Is he an author?
We're googling.
Possibly. It's so much fun figuring out who these guys
This
are.
is genuinely
A Danish author.
There you
Fuck
go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Look at my
This is
historical knowledge.
just us doing a lore speed run, mythology speed run.
Oh, they wrote a bunch of the like Emperor's New Clothes,
Ah,
Snow White,
Go.
Little
Fuck
Mermaid,
yeah.
Ugly Duckling.
And of course, he's grouped with William Shakespeare.
Yes.
Pericles von Hohenheim.
Hohenheim?
Hohenheim. Pericles. I know Pericles is the name. Fuck.
Yeah, Pericles, Greek legend.
Pericles, Swiss physician alchemist.
Oh, cool. There you
Probably
go.
Pericles, I feel like he was a pioneer in several aspects of the medical revolution of the Renaissance.
There you go. Nursery rhyme.
No. There's no way they're just called
The
nursery.
person?
Hey, the embodiment of all
This is
nursery
the
rhymes?
classic
What
John.
do you mean?
This is the classic nursery rhymes were named for John Nursery Rhyme.
Swear.
But it was nursery
English fairy
rhyme.
tale. I think it's just
I think it's the embodiment of English fairy tale called nursery rhyme.
grouped with Jack the Ripper.
Nice. They get along well.
Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles. I know Mephistopheles
Mephistopheles?
from something. Mephistopheles. Is that the fucking cat from Cats?
No,
Mr. Mephistopheles?
No, Mr. Mephistopheles. No, fuck me.
The cat was named after someone else, for sure.
I'm not sure who this person is, but that's okay. A demon of some kind. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a mythological
Mephistopheles.
creature. It's known demon featured in German folklore.
There you go.
Originating as chief devil of the Faust legend.
Artoria Pendragon.
Yep.
Arthur. Arthur. Female.
Thomas Edison.
Yep.
Florence,
Met King.
Met King is here.
Florence Nightingale.
Sure.
No, I know that person, but what the fuck
Author?
are they up
It's
to?
a female author.
Yeah, good.
Rama. Cuculain. Mebd.
Glad all the Celtics are here.
Scath.
It's Celtic.
Must be, yeah.
I trust you for that. I'm not googling it.
You can tell by the spelling, but Fionn MacComhale. Not sure who you are.
I'm sure you're a
Who the fuck are you? Celtic mythology again.
I'm sure these are
Okay.
all Celtic names.
Diarmond.
Irish
Germ-
mythology, yeah.
I'm gonna assume this person's another Celtic.
Yeah, that's Celtic, definitely Celtic.
Fergus Macron, definitely. Rioche, definitely Celtic. Kana.
That's Hindu.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course it is. Arjuna, another Hindu, I think,
Probably
possibly.
Hindu. One sec.
Sorry, pause. We're going back to Fionn McColhane. Fionn McColhane, often anglicised Finn McCool or McCool, is a hero in Irish mythology, as well as later in Scottish and Manx folklore. He is the leader of the Fianna bands, blah, 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 blah. He is said to have a magic thumb that bestows him with great wisdom. Irish folklore fucks.
It does.
Dude, Irish folklore needs to be used more. It's fucking
My guy
sick.
Finn McCool with the magic
I
thumb.
am.
Yep.
My name is Finn McCool.
And I have a magic thumb that grants me wisdom.
That sounds like something you'd make up on the fucking playground.
Continue, baby.
Arjuna is a Hindu.
Yeah, cool.
Hindu figure.
Billy the Kid.
Oh, yeah, Billy
Billy the Kid,
we know.
baby.
Robin Hood.
Let's
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Mordred.
Of Mordred Manor?
No, Mordred,
that's
Mordred's
holy
the
shit.
evil witch in Arthur.
Okay, sure. No, I just did
I
a
know
pull.
that
No,
one.
it's okay. I just did a pull
From your
from
episode.
Dimension 20 Fantasy High, so don't stress about it.
Mordred's not. No, you're thinking of Morgana. Mordred's one of the Knights of the Round Table that's fake.
Yep, Mordred is part of
Oh!
Arthurian legend.
He's the
Dude,
kid that Arthur saved.
That's a
It's pretty
similar
close,
Name. Those
pretty
are
close.
similar names.
Yeah,
For the same legend.
Gawain
She's
from the
also-
Round Table.
Yes.
Bedivere, one of the other Round Table people.
Sure.
Guinevere,
Lance.
except dude.
Yep.
It
Lancelot.
is. No, genuinely is. That's what he said it was.
I know.
Lancelot. A different form of Arturia Pendragon. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
This one's
There's two?
This one's Lancer rather than Saber class. Don't worry about it.
What? I like how just like there's like a they didn't flip all the genders.
Yep.
They didn't flip like half the genders. They just flipped like
Some.
a couple. Just a couple in there.
Ozymandias is back.
Perfect.
Nito Chris.
How
you spell that?
Nito Chris.
No, got it. Band.
C-R-I-S.
It's a band.
Fuck.
No,
It's a
it's
band.
not. It's not a band.
Nitocris is an Australian punk and heavy metal
That's
band
not
formed in
what it is,
1992.
No H. No H.
Oh, it's a Greek queen of
Fuck yeah.
ancient Egypt.
Arash. Possibly
She's the
another.
queen of ancient, not Greek. I just saw Greek because Greek origin.
Honestly, we'll skip over a few of those.
How dare you?
Medusa.
Nice.
Yep.
Gorgon,
Yep.
Ereshkigal.
Yep.
No.
We talked about that one.
Yeah,
It's,
we talked about that one a little
I'm
bit.
just stupid.
Yep,
Give me a
that's all
sec.
good.
I'm doing my own thing. Queen of the Underworld. Go.
Yep.
Yes.
Ishtar, Leonidas,
Yep.
Enkidu,
Yep.
Gilgamesh,
Yep.
Quetzalcoatl,
Mm-hmm.
Fuma Kotaru,
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl, yeah.
Fuma? Oh, these are the
Fuma-
Japanese guys who came
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Ninja. That's the ninja.
Lubu,
Yep.
Lubu.
Mm-hmm.
That is again a Japanese warrior, mighty Japanese warrior.
Darius the Third,
From
which I believe is a
League of
Persian
Legends.
king. If I'm not mistaken.
What's up?
Darius.
Sorry,
Darius.
that's actually really
Yeah.
insensitive. Lubu is from Imperial China. My bad.
Cool. All good.
Very
From the
nice.
Correction.
Han Dynasty. My bad.
Can I also say, fucking hilarious to me that I search up Ereshkigal and it's like in Sumerian mythology, Ereshkigal is the queen of the underworld. It's like, okay, this is a significant ancient historical mythological figure. 3 of the 4 previews of the Google images are anime girls.
Of course they are.
Fate Grand,
Fate Grand Order has ruined history.
Fate Grand Order, there will be ancient archaeologists who will look back upon the fucking archives of our internet and go, oh, interesting. What the fuck is this?
So Darius III's one of the great kings from early, or Darius, I suppose you want to be more correct for Persian pronunciation, a Persian king.
Apologies in advance if you guys don't have the same mythological background, because we're skipping a bunch that we super know, but if you haven't gotten, like, Greek mythology and that sort of stuff, because we all had, like, Percy
Billy,
Jackson and shit.
Yeah, like Billy the Kid was a cowboy, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that where it's like, we're very Eurocentric. If you're not in that, apologies, but Googling them is fun.
This is fucking
This is
hilarious.
actually fun. If you just keep listing off names, I'll do this all afternoon.
And last one, so we can Google him, Edmund Dantes.
Edmund Dantes?
Edmund Dantes.
Yeah.
I'm Googling it. Edmund Dantes, Byronic hero and protagonist of Alexander Dumas' The Count of Monte Cristo. Wow!
Wow.
Okay.
That is a cut. That is a deep
So
cut.
he's just a straight fictional character, as far as I
Well,
can
yeah,
see.
a ton of these are.
Well-
Well, Ozymandias is.
The Count of Monte
Yeah,
Cristo.
Arthur is.
Well, Arthur has like some very,
Okay,
very
sure.
base.
A lot of these are like legit just from stories.
Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde, Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
They're just from stories.
Sorry, even in fucking... When was this book published? 1844, they were clickbaiting us with The Count of Monte Cristo. Check out that fucking... That title page.
Wait,
That's a wet man on a beach.
What do you what do you think a
Thirst
book
trap.
cover is? Book cover is a
No, 100%. But like
it's
I'm
like a
saying,
thumbnail.
clickbait things. You know, we can do this episode and put all the anime girls with big tits around us, and that will get clicks. They're doing the same thing with the Count of Monte Cristo, is what I'm saying. There is a difference between the thumbnail that represents the episode versus the thumbnail that's going to get clicks.
So that's...
So I assume that these guys, like your main character, walks into the room and
they're all just standing there.
no, and Demon King fucking Guida like turns around like you're fine, and then he's people keep filing. He's like, I'll wait. People filing in. You all here? Is everyone able to hear me? Everyone can hear me?
And then Blackbeard came up and said, "Aye, on your left." And all of the...
portals open up.
Fucking incredible.
Historical characters assemble.
Hey, Solomon! It's time you meet your fate / Grand Order.
But yeah, guys, that's Fate Grand Order.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Could you see why I was losing my fucking mind about
But
this
I
overnight?
love it because there's like that like juicy base that you described to us from the first episode, and then they're like, and now, people from history go!
Yeah.
Everyone's here,
But
baby.
you also kind of see why I really had to set the stage of that first episode talking about the
because
general
the parts
Fate
that you
series.
set up, we could skate straight across, so we kept getting caught on the mythological features.
Yeah.
If we were getting caught on everything,
This would have been, impossible.
more than the 2 episodes it's already become, because
Yeah.
I can see the time here, so I'm sure we're going to split this into 2.
This is crazy.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm glad they didn't, just because I know they didn't because they didn't want to make me like what's the word? They didn't want to be controversial, but they didn't pick for any like the last 100 years, right? They picked everyone like who's been long dead.
Yeah.
Long dead, or the closest ones are usually like tales, like
Yeah.
stories of people. But it'd be so funny to see George Bush in hell.
I'm so I do wonder like who is the most recently deceased person from there? Because it's got to be like one of the Nikola Tesla London or during the American
Yeah.
War, like people
Billy
that
the
appear
Kid,
there.
probably.
Billy the Kid, well, yeah, but like I don't know where that falls.
There's photos of Billy the Kid, though.
No, 100%, but there's photos of... Am I about to be super wrong? Yeah, I think there's photos of George... Yes, photos of George Washington. 1800... Late 1800s.
No, there are no photos of him. There are paintings.
Early to mid 1800s, and I was doing this research because of the Mirrorscape set. There was photography in.
There is no photos of George Washington.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
will. But the oldest person they ever got was an old pope. That was the oldest person ever filmed. There is no photos of George.
No,
Washington.
there isn't. You're quite right.
If we had a photo of George Washington, it'd be crazy. We do not. Like that's
No, 100%. No photographs of George Washington's day. 1760, he was around, so
Yeah.
he's not in the 1800s. yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's very interesting. So I guess it's the London Revolution. Jack the Ripper probably has not an insignificant chance of
no.
being in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Jack the Ripper's kind of one of those weird things where, like,
We never caught him, so we don't know how
but
old
we
he was.
also, like, don't know how actual... Because the thing, like, the whole thing with Jack the Ripper is we know that there's at least one person that was killed by Jack the Ripper, and then there's other ones where it's like, was it a copycat? Was it him? Was it a different person?
There's like
it's
a couple
big
that they've
unknown.
confirmed were connected.
Well, they
Even
once
then.
again they believe they are, but it's a really weird case, Jack the Ripper.
Oh yeah,
So that's what I
definitely.
mean.
There's a bunch of fake. There was a bunch of fake letters and
yeah.
copycats and shit. So we
Yeah,
don't know
100%.
which one are the
So
real.
that's why I kind of say like Jack the Ripper's kind of one of those figures that like fits into the similar bracket of obviously there's more historical grounding for him than say King Arthur, but in the same way that it's like a somewhat mythologized character.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I'll be so real. Sometimes after we do episodes, I get my Reddit kind of fucked up for a while because it's like, do you want to see Xenoblade stuff? Do you want to see Five Nights at Freddy's stuff? I think that I do actually want to see the Grand Order one because I've just gotten a comment on a post 6 years ago. Who's the most historically recent servant currently available? Someone comments, he's not going to show up in FGO, but Neil Armstrong apparently is a servant in one of the
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah,
Not in Grand Order, but
not
fuck
in Grand
yeah.
Order. Tesla is 1943.
Yeah.
So that's probably the recentishest.
This is one small step for man, one giant holy grail for demon guy.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you, Chunky Monkey.
Holy shit, thank you,
I hope
Chunky
you're happy.
Monkey.
Holy shit! What a fucking
Um,
episode, man.
Yeah.
I've got a fucking thing on my screen that's supposed to describing. I'm gonna research the reality fucking marble. That is, it is a mess of a fucking
Yep.
thing. It has like basic power, air, plants, human, land. It's fucking a mess.
I'm looking at the diagram, and generally, my understanding sort of the concept of diagrams is they're meant to make concepts easier to understand. It's not helping.
Making it way harder.
Okay, after this episode, I'm going to show you guys another diagram. But we need to wrap this up and dismount because the timer that we're running off is already over 2 hours, which is crazy. So thank you for listening. If you would like to support us, we would love you to support us. And you can get your very own mental episode suggested if you become a Prestige Lawkeeper.
Exactly.
Or higher. Yeah, thank you so much to our lawkeepers. You can find us
Or
at,
higher. Let's not limit the
Patreon.
amount of money people can spend on getting us to cry about their fucking favorite series.
Yeah.
Let's thank you so much to you can become a lawkeeper today at Patreon. Thank you for interrupting me. I was on a swing and
You're
Just fucking do it.
fine.
I need a. You've lost my swing. Stop interrupting me. At Lim by Law.
Swingless.
Fuck you. Thank you so much to our Prestige Lawkeepers. A Chunky Monkey, American Recluse, Blitz Bandit, Bong the Bard, Josh from Maine, Metalhead Swifty, and Shadow. Thank you much to our novice lawkeepers, Brianna, Dan Dove, Jacob from Norway, Josh 2, Leon, Loading Name, and Luke Nukem. Thank you so much to all of you. And thank you in particular to A Chunky Monkey for putting us through this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely goated.
And give us a rating, give us a review, tell a friend, tell your mum, tell your dad, and tell your dog. I hear we're great to leave on while you leave the dog at home on its own.
Dogs
and
love us.
give us a number of stars on Spotify. Give us 5. The amount of stars that you give us is equal to how many singularities you can defeat.
Yeah.
The number of stars you give us are the number of mildly kind of crazy... actually, no. I've got a different idea. The number of stars you give us is how completely chronologically and mythological versus fact-based divergent your team is. You can have Thomas Edison and one of the ancient gods of Mesopotamia on the same team.
Yeah.
The number of stars you rate us is the number of brain cells you have left after this episode is completely wiped. It's on
5's the max. We can't
5's the
promise
max.
more.
It's crazy. But yeah, thank you so much. And tell your friends, tell your family. Share us everywhere you want, and join our Discord where we talk and enjoy, and we're building a community there. So, yeah, or join our Reddit, post some fucking fake memes out there. Post some fucking fake memes.
And as the swaves of time bear down on you as you collapse in the final singularity, falling alongside Thomas Edison and Elizabeth Bathory as you charge on the front lines, whisper to the stars, good night.
And as you rise in a new timeline, as the world is shattering around you with Joan of Arc and Marie Antoinette and Leonidas and Jesus all rise with you in bed, you go, good morning.
Oh my god.
And as you serenely, having finished your grand order adventure, come to the serene realization that these crazy characters are, in fact, just here to milk you dry of cash, you can happily die wise and enlightened and say, sayonara, fate, grand order.
Sayonara, fate, grand order.
Loot boxes, baby!
Loot boxes.
Yeah,
Loot boxes!
it's also, when you read all these things, it's also wild to think all these characters are behind paywall /
Oh yeah, for
gacha
sure.
loot boxes and
Oh,
stuff. So
no,
fucking
I'm
fun.
spending thousands on getting Joan of Arc. I'm Joan of Arc, Nikola Tesla. We're getting somewhere.
I want Tiamat, baby.
Tiamat fucks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I
Fuck
think
yeah.
I think she does.
there's historical grounding for that.
Thank you for listening to Living by the Law. If you enjoyed our podcast, please leave a review, tell your friends, and if you're feeling extra generous, become an official lawkeeper by joining our Patreon today. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at Living by the Law. All links are in the description, and thank you in advance. We have been, and always will be, living by the law. Thank you for your company, and good night.